Welcome to the best new streaming channel on Twitch. Welcome to Beer.tv. name is Beer and Kebab. The league is RRF1. And ladies and gentlemen, lights out. It's showtime.
Last car approaching the grid. Nose damage.
It's ridiculous.
Box, 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 box. Really? In. What an idiot! Sake. Send it. Whoa!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I had no brakes.
Oh my god, it just blew up on its own.
We're gonna have to retire.
Get it, kiddo, get it. I hope he has damage. A stupid move. No!
Bicep.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about, guys. We did it once again, guys. Once again.
Champ, what a career. Thank you.
Thank you. Finally.
Get in there, Lewis. You are the man. You are the man.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's BK the Xbox, Beer and Kebab, the racing guru. It's Friday night. It can mean only one thing. Real Racing Formula 1 is here. Division 2, Hockenheim, Germany this week. The land of outstanding beer and the land of 6'4" muscular Germans in big black skin-tight leather shorts. Oh, mama. Joining me tonight in the commentary booth, count them, two people in the commentary booth tonight. The first man needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. It's the man that Thomas Cook barred from doing a live interview on TV because he said the word fucking sexy bastards 50 times in 10 seconds in pre-testing, so they wouldn't let him do it. Oh no. He also is the man who is barred from ever entering Greece again on account of the fact that he's ginger and he has an albino skin complexion. And thirdly, he's the man, this is absolutely true, the man, he's the only man known in history to have actually acquired his own stalker on holiday, and said stalker filed a restraining suit against him. It can only mean one person. Paul's glad. Good evening.
You're an ass. Silly shaking head, for fuck's sake.
How are you?
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Back to back for Pozman, of course, back on full time yesterday. Hit myself up back into Division 2 here, seeing these mad lunatics. The last time I watched Division 2 race with you, Beer, was France.
It was a little while ago, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot.
But
joining us also in
I'm
the
not the only one
commentary-
here.
Well, yeah, join us in the commentary with also, ladies and gentlemen, is quite simply the man that time forgot. The man who has got so much practice doing Germany that he was actually racing when Kaiser Wilhelm was still Emperor of the German Empire. It's Mustafa Shag.
Jesus, wow.
Good evening, Shaggy.
Yeah, I wonder if you're going to remember me, you fucking dicky fucker.
Oh, fucking Beer.
All right, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
it's going to be a mad one, isn't it?
Where are we? Let's bring everything up on board. What's that in the chat? I've got chat already. Oh, we've got King Chris. Good to hear you, brothers. Absolutely. The Beermeister, the Posman, and Shaggy Daggy Doo. What the fuck, Shaggy Daggy Doo? I have no idea. But
Shaggy
yes.
Daggy Doo. Scrappy Dabby Doo, wasn't it?
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Making his own characters here.
Oh, bit of a shout out to Positively Glad. A resub. Twitch primed out of his mind. Pos Glad. Thank you very much.
Let me share it. Let me share it, man. Not a problem, man.
Right, man.
I think we're both on about 5 months each.
We have got.
That's not why we're here today.
We have got a shit ton. Let me lose the specs because I can't see. Just like that. Just like magic. Let's put the proper specs on.
Why have we got no fucking
I
rain?
can see. I can see. Right. Anyway,
Not yet. Rain.
Not yet.
let's have a quick little look at the runners and riders tonight. Pos and Shaggy. We've got Tomster, Scotty, Jackie Cole, Bish, Andrew Byrne, Andrew Byron, as Shag will know him very well. Dan Purnell's at base. Gaza Burgess having a test run in GP2 tonight. Dragoon, Bob the
Can't wait
Builder,
for that.
Osama Bin Laden, Bendover, Bentley Hill. It's Bob the Builder, Hightower, Muirhead, Pete Rawa, discreetly Ben Prime, R.I.P. Amstan, and King Chris. Woo! What a lineup! What do you think?
Andrew
What do you think?
The way
Andrew Biverini has just gone out the freaking pit.
He's just behind Bob. The way you read out Bob's names there, Beer. I was actually looking on the screen because obviously I've not been here for a fucking while, have I? I was like, there's only 18. You read 6 people's names out. So I don't think we had Bin Laden.
There's 30 in this lobby. There's 30.
Fucking yeah, Ben owns about fucking 13 of them. Oh, it's Bob. Sorry. Oh dear. But he's the first one round.
I'm on board. I'm on board
Flicker
with,
onto him then, Andy B.
I'm on Bob with. I'm on Bob. I'm on. I'm on board. I'm on the great start tonight, ladies and gents. I'm on board with Osama Bin Laden as he's doing the destruction job here at Hockenheim tonight. That's not too controversial. Good evening, Ralph. Good evening,
said
Syke. Good evening, Tomster. Good evening, Adam. Good evening, Muirhead. Good evening, King Chris, and good evening, Big Hairy Cock. Right, Bob's starting his fast flying lap through turn 1.
Found out there, of course, that Bob was running full traction last week, so that obviously, from what I believe, he was a bit slower. So I think it's hopefully going to have a bit of a better run from him today.
Absolutely, 16.2 first sector, not too bad. Anyway, how are we, gents? Are we fine and dandy tonight? Are we good?
Brilliant, mate. All good.
Shaggy's quiet. You think he's charging his only RS up to keep himself going, like, you know what I mean? You there, Shaggy?
He's running low mode.
He's on battery conservation mode. Bob through sector 2.
Is he there?
I don't know.
He's
He's probably talking to somebody in the background. I think he's talking to his plant or something. I don't know. Here comes Bob coming into the stadium complex, slightly sector 3.
Ooh.
Ran a little bit wide, but got
He's
away.
gonna get away with that.
Yeah. Well, you know, Hockenheim is. Some of the corners are very inconsistent. You can go through certain corners, and one lap you'll get a track extension. You'll take the same line the next lap, and you'll get nothing. But there's Bob through with a 1:12.3 on
That's
the.
an immediately quick lap.
Yep. Andy Byron, Andy Byrne. Andy, he wants to stay in the EU because he's an EU fanatic. He comes across the line with a very slow time of 1:15.3. The less said about that, the better. But it was
Validated
invalidated.
as well.
Dragoon, sector
Definitely less said. We've got Anstan and Rara together. Anstan and Pete. Sorry, forgive me.
Right, Anstan's going across the line. Pete goes across the line 1:13.3. We're going to drop back. So I think I saw
was Rara.
it was it Rara or Dragoon? It's Rara.
Invalidated.
Okay, Dragoon's coming in. He's got a car in front of him actually. It's an Alfa Romeo, the God car. Probably Hightower in his outlap.
Hightower BFG. Magic Beans.
Dragoon with a 1:12.6.
Good lap.
Of course, Dragoon, well known as the world's richest bus driver. I nicknamed him last week, mate, the millionaire busman, with his $74,000 diamond encrusted seat and wheel. Good on you, Dragoon. Right, who's next on the list? Andrew Burns going again, sector 3, or is he coming in? Let's just stay on board.
I think he is next.
With Andy B. Invalidate his first lap. He's pushing now. He's pushing hard. This looks pretty
That's going to
tidy.
be third place.
DRS Open. It's a 1:13.2. Puts me in the third. Good guess. Gaza Burgess. Oh, Gaza Burgess. Is Anston ahead of them? Is he? He's on the hards.
Yeah. I think he's just having a bit of a run out, unless they know something we don't. But
On board of Gaza.
not a bad band, Stan. Not a bad lap.
1:41 on the hards. Yeah, it's pretty competitive on the hard tyre. Here comes Gaza B.
Rara.
Here comes the Smiler.
One below me, Rara.
What can the Smiler
He
do?
smiled yesterday. He laughed.
Not that time he won't.
We cleaned it earlier on.
And Hightower.
Tower.
1:13.0.
Good luck, my tower.
Right, so we.
Amazing. Barracuda's pole lap yesterday, beer, was a 1:11.3. So he did get a 5-place penalty. If you haven't seen, it was absolutely mental.
Oh
mate.
May I give my humble apologies? Of course, I didn't race last night, but I was pretty poorly, to be honest. I had the cluster headache, the headache from hell, and I slept pretty much like a babe because I couldn't look at
But I have a
blind and screen.
rumour behind that, which we started yesterday, by the way.
I'm not
So you
gay.
better watch the stream. Well, not that, but
not true.
possibly another one. You crashed out so hard on Tuesday, you put yourself into a coma. We've only just watched it today.
Yeah, I've still got the headache from
The
Tuesday's
biggest
crash.
crashes you've ever seen.
Yes, turn
Sank
one.
in the comments, let us know, man.
Turn one.
He was like, if I touched beer, I would have been dead.
Yeah.
That's all he said.
Who
the hell is that?
Who is this? Carp DM 7205.
Yes.
Oi, Carp DM, jog on, out you go. The door's that way. Disappear.
Fucking vamos, Frenchie.
Good evening, Dizzy Barracuda. Telfy's in the chat.
What a lap by Gaz. 12.3.
1:12.3. Muir goes to
1:12.5.
1:12.5. Good. I was on board with Muir then. Where's RIP Handstand? Bish is out and about. Sector 3. Yeah, Bish it is. Then Dan Pennells. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, Carp DM. Yeah, jog on.
He did
There
carpe
we go.
diem off.
Yeah, he carped off. Absolutely. Here comes Rish. Coming through the last couple of corners. Let's see what he can do. He's in
Of
the.
course.
What's he in the merc tonight?
Third outing, isn't he? I think. Third outing. He's an official merc driver replacing Quadjo.
1:13.5. Not saying Quadjo's slow, but he was still actually when they crossed the finishing line in Austria. Quadjo was still qualifying for Brazil in the 2018 game. So you can make your mind up.
Different league because he wasn't in Barnabas.
Yeah. Dan Pennells was 1:13.8. Bish's lap was invalidated.
Ben Prime.
1:11.9.
There you go.
Fastest so far.
Championship leader.
Ben Prime, the wannabe Scot. He's English and he thinks he's Scottish. Mad. I'm telling you. So who is out and about at the moment? Let's jump aboard a Bish. I think
Chris is
Jack Cole sector 1.
I think it's King Chris, but he's invalidated his first lap.
Oh, he's on the hard. Yeah, Bish is going through sector 2 at the moment. Difficult corner that one. But if you get it right, you can flat out, can't you? Just power out of the corner. Rich just feathers the throttle there, dropping down 6th gear, comes down to a tricky corner, but you can get on the power early if you get the right line, which is done. That's tidy.
Very nice.
And again for that little chicane. Again, you've got to get the right line through here so you can slingshot the car around that final corner. Just lost a little bit of time coming out.
A lot of people having problems there.
Still tidy enough.
Not bad.
1:31.
Not bad.
Jackie Cole.
Being the Division 3 champion from last season, remember? Rara.
Indeed.
Kind of people forget about that.
Jock says that guy, by the way,
I think he's
Celine Dion, Carp Dion, whatever the hell his name was, the shit singer. He was in his
wee prick.
Yeah, he was in my lobby last night. Says Big Hairy Jock. He's a wee prick. And Sykes says, looks like I'll have to carry the chat by myself. No, it's because you're in the chat. Everyone else has buggered off. All right, Jackie. Here's the test lap by Jackie. We'll come back to Jackie shortly. King Chris is going. Is King Chris going to go? No, he's backed out.
Thompson and Scotty have just come out of the pits inside each other. I'm saying nothing.
I'm saying nothing, absolutely. How many times has that happened, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, I'm going to get some stick for that.
We've always said that those two are so much into each other, they're so stuck up each other, you don't know when one starts and the other one ends, literally. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Andy B on a flying lap. For fuck's sake. Tell you what,
Where's
I'll see
Shaggy?
if I can help Psych out.
Where's Shaggy?
I went on mute a minute ago, mate. We were talking. I've just filed a missing persons report. They're going to get that to me in 10 minutes.
Okay. He's not. He hasn't taken a flight to Thomas Cook, has he? He's not heading off to. You know, I must admit, we were concerned last week, mate, when we heard about the Thomas Cook faux pas. We were concerned when you said you were on your way.
You thought I
back
might
to
be coming
England.
back.
Well, no, yeah, we thought A, you might be coming back, and secondly, we were expecting you to land probably out of Mongolia and your luggage to end up on Jupiter because you're going to come back by a Ryanair or something. That's what we were concerned about. But here comes, this is tidy from Jackie. This is tidy. 1:12.008, second place for Jackie Cole. And I'm waiting to see the Jackie Cole pussy posse. Pissy.
Yeah, where are they, Con? Where are they at, man?
Come on, ladies and
Come
gents.
on.
Where's the Jackie Cole posse?
Where's the granddad? We need the granddad.
Oh, talking of which,
what's
thank you earlier on for Grandad Eddie, the legend.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Discreetly, by the way.
Betty Cole, by the way, thank you for the follow. I believe you might be part of. I've got a sneaky feeling you're part of the Jackie Cole posse. Thank you for the follow earlier on, much appreciated. Who's next, mate? Andy B. Andrew Byron.
It is discreetly.
Baverney, get the name right.
Baverney.
Oh, bloody hell! Right, sorry,
Oh,
wait
here he
a
is.
minute. Yes, is that the police? Yeah, can you cancel the fucking missing persons report? Cheers. Fucking Jesus.
Hey, I don't know about missing
Discreetly.
pause. I don't know about missing person. Shaggy's so old, he's the missing link.
Hey.
I love how we didn't take the piss out of him until he actually come back as well. That just shows.
1:12.3 by Andy Boo. Puts him into fourth place. Tidy time there. Where's Anstan? Anstan's piddling around. He's he's gone quicker. He's obviously liking the look of these hards. He's a couple of
Needs
tenths
to get
up his
back in,
previous
you'd imagine,
time. Yeah, but he is actually going pretty quick at the moment in the Flymo powered Red Bull. By the sounds of it, that car sounds awful. It really does.
So Tom Stutz has actually invalidated his lap there. Scotty was in the fifth. 12.3.
Good time.
Lou invalidated and discreetly in a second.
Oh, just a couple of thousandths off Andrew Byrne. That is literally a fag paper. That is so close. No,
And be an improvement there.
Yeah,
Big
Anstan's
improvement.
improving his time as well. On the hards, he's staying out to do one more lap. Let's see what we can do on the hards. Do about 1:13, 1:13.5.
It's a top lap. That's a very quick lap.
Very good lap.
Can I ask, why would you use the hard on quali 1?
Don't know.
I've got a sneaky
Honestly,
feeling.
maybe to get a sighter, maybe.
Yeah, it might be because it's a tire he plans to use in the race, but doesn't want to show his hand in Q2. He wants to get through to. King Chris is retired. Now, is that an accident he's had, or is it a tactical plan? He is out of Q1.
I will explain in the chat. He has said he's had new DRS. The entire qualifying.
Oh my good God.
So I'm thinking that's got something to do with it.
Oh,
Tom's the
no.
last corner.
Skinny's dropping his guts in the background by the sounds of it there.
Gotta let whoever he may be, let the wind blow free.
Well, here comes a base.
Oh my lord.
Come around the final corner. In fact, a base will be going again.
11th.
A base will be going again, mate.
He's having a crack, yep.
Yep.
9% ERS.
Hightower's on a about to start his fly. He's going through the stadium complex. Bish is out in sector 2. He's slightly up at the moment. So in the drop zone at the moment we have Dan Pennell's King Chris and a base. Chris is in the chat. That's bullshit. Lag spike into the wall. Whose pikey broadband is causing the issue?
I say nothing.
Charlie says in the chat, good evening Charlie, by the way, the only way you can tell how old Shag is, you'll have to cut him in half and count the rings. I like that. It's an early one, but I am going to go for Towley. Quote of the day.
Base.
Quote of the day for Towley. I think that's a great effort for Towley there. Early in the stream, but it's a real quote of the day.
Early doors, mate.
Right, which is not flying. Who is flying? A base is flying, isn't he? Sector.
Oh, he's come back in.
Yeah, he's not happy there, is he?
There we go.
He's got time to come back in. Towley's got plenty more to come. Oh dear. The shots are being fired here.
Yeah, oh dear indeed.
Where's
We're head
Muir?
out on track.
Muirhead, he's down. He's down this time at sector 2. Sector 1 split time.
Oh, Tower.
Jump up.
ITAR quicker by 10th.
Bob the Builder's retired.
Bit scruffy there from Tower. He's
Yeah,
improved though.
Yeah,
He
he's
goes up
improved
2 places.
112.4. That's pretty tidy. Qualifying session's coming to life now. We've got quite a few cars are on out laps at the moment. Where's Pete? Pete needs to improve his time. He's currently going through sector 1. So the split time. He's currently just outside the drop zone but needs to improve because he knows that Anstan will be coming at him on those softs. You can expect Anstan, if he gets a tidy lap, to knock at least 1.5 seconds off that time.
Easily. Muirhead. Good lap. 12.2.
Does improve the 112.2. Do you know what? He really made it up in that last sector.
Mate, I went off his car because he said it said he was 3/10 down after sector 1.
He must have.
That was a silly mistake by me.
After sector, I didn't see a split time at sector 1, but his sector 2 split time was plus 0.088, which means he had made up basically 3/10 in sector 2. And he's also done it again in sector 3. Now Pete's getting a bit of a toe here off
Smashing
the car
time.
in front of him. Can't quite see. Is that one of the Alphas?
Is it Alpha, is it? Bob, I think. No, Bob's
Hightower.
off.
Hightower.
Hightower on his way back in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Psych. Pikey Broadband cough, pause, cough. Psych, that is an SF1 joke. Go away.
Oh, Pete's wide. Pete's wide through the last corner. That's lost him a couple of tenths. Still tidy. 112.
Big improvement still.
You wonder how quick he would have gone had he not went a little bit wide there the last corner. Right, where's Anstan?
I'll be top 3 probably.
Right, Anstan's already 5/10 up in his first sector.
Oh, DL. We've got Gazbridge on a lap, Andy B following. Muirhead is coming into the pits.
Currently on board with Anstan. We've got
staying
still got
early
two.
in 10th.
We've still got 2 minutes left of qualifying yet. Plenty of time for things to happen.
Tom Storaro, Dampenels, Anstan and the base all out on track, of course, which means that guys like Bish, Dragoon and Tower will be looking over your shoulders.
Yeah.
Unless they come back out.
Absolutely. Dragoon's
Dragoon is-
retired.
There you go.
112.6.
That's a risk.
Oh, I tell you what, that is a risk because Anstan's going to find that and more. He's already 1.1 up after 2. So
Gazbridge
111.9 takes him to
from Division 3.
fastest. Yes.
Oh, go on, lad. He's going to enjoy that. He's going to thoroughly enjoy that.
This
Anstan.
is this is quick from Anstan. This is rapid. Pole
This
could be in,
is
Pole
Pole.
could be in danger here. Yes,
Easily.
111.6.
Original. Take
Right.
that. Nice one, Anstan. Good luck.
Let's have a look at the guys who are down near the bottom. Rama's in sector 2. Tomster, Rara. Yeah, it's Tomster.
Uncharacteristically bit slow from Tom's first time. I don't think he got it right the first time. He doesn't practice as much as he used to. That's one thing I know for a fact.
And Towley
They do
there in the
sound like
chat
Robbie
is
together
really
back in
stretching
the
the
day.
limits
Oh,
of the.
God.
Towley in the chat is really stretching the limits of the auto profanity mod tonight. Touche, motherfucker.
Yes.
The auto mod didn't like that one, but I've approved it anyway because I can.
Andrew Byrne, 3 laps, beer.
Well,
His tyres.
This is tidy. Tom's is comfortably through.
Also, my Tom's
112.3. Well, he's improved. He's improved by 4
Yeah, he
tenths.
is through.
Right,
he's through.
Rara. Dampenels. A base. It's on a base. It's not the fastest. This. I think he's gone through. No. Yes, he's gone through to 8th. Yeah, Dampenels.
Dampenels has to go again.
No,
He's going to have to go
he's
again
not
here.
there. Rara.
He's going again.
112.4.
Rara improved.
He's 7/10
It's
up.
between Dampenels. Bishop is out. Bishop cannot improve, so Bishop's gone in Q1.
Dampenels and Hightower.
Between
Which is-
Dampenels,
well, Dampenels against
and Dragoon.
himself. It's Dampenels against himself now, really, isn't it? He is
He's
slightly
gotta
down.
basically-
Nah,
he's got to put 1.2
Oh
seconds.
man, he's going to
time
make
here.
a lot of time up in the last 2 sectors.
Go on, Danny boy, you can do it. Go on. Not biased against Dragoon at all. We made up our little differences, by the way, Bear. Very nice to see.
He did a bit of comms with me
but-
last Sunday. Really enjoyed it.
Oh, was he good? Was he alright?
Yeah.
Nice one. Sorry. Well, I was going to bring him in yesterday, but he didn't. I don't think he read my comment. He read my comment too late. He asked if he could do comms. I dropped a like on the comment and he didn't read it, but I brought Ben and Bish in. It was still a fucking fantastic stream last night.
He's 3/10 up. He's made up
Scott,
3
he's
tenths.
him knocking
He
out.
needs to make up an unbelievable amount of time in the final sector. Needs to make up nearly a whole second.
Yeah. This needs to be Division 1 worthy tops to get very nicely out of the way.
Line's okay.
Pretty smooth, actually, Bear.
Yeah.
Very
I
smooth.
don't think it's going to be enough,
That's
mate.
not good enough, is it?
It's not going to be enough, I don't think, or is it? No, it's not enough. Just outside. He did improve. He did improve well,
Big improvement.
but not enough to get him through to Q2. So, ladies and gents, that is it. Dropping out. Bishop, Dampanels, and King Chris drop out of Q1. In defence of King Chris, he had DRS issues and a lag spike, which really doesn't help the situation at all. But the rest of the guys safely through. Shout out to Anstan taking the fastest time in Q1, and Gaza Burgess coming up from Division 3 Division 2, setting the second fastest lap of sub 1 minute 12, which is very impressive. That's
Red Bull
Q1
showing
done and dusted.
real good pace out there.
So I'll give you a quick rundown. Right through, well, in fact, three guys sub 112. It's Anstan, Gaza Burgess, and and Ben Prime. Jackie Cole discreetly Muirhead, Peter Base, Bob the Builder, Andrew Byrne, Scotty Thompster, Rara, Hightower, and Dragoon safely through to Q2. Bish, Dampanels, and King Chris get a chance to put their feet up, have a nice smoke, or depending on how they feel, get a rope and hang themselves. I don't know what they're going to do, but there we go. That is our Q1 done and dusted. We'll be shortly.
Look how close everyone is, man.
Shortly moving on to Q2.
Very good point.
Yeah, the 10th
Second to the top 15 again.
Yeah. So that's good to see. It just shows how competitive this particular division is.
We get to tomorrow and or Sunday, and it's going to be like about 4 seconds between me and the guy in front of me.
I need to do something real quick.
Dragoon, very, very lucky to point that out. Made the gamble that we've seen Robbo in Division 1 take many a time, you know what I mean, coming qualified, and Towley's done it as well, getting through in 10th place, or, you know, the last position to get through. It's a real gamble. We've seen the likes of Cookie miss out already this week, or this season, sorry, doing similar things, so it's a really big risky gamble, and we do have 15 people, and a Ferrari, 3 cars are out, 4 cars are out already.
Wow.
Do they know something we don't?
Don't know. I really don't know.
Oh, Thompson and Scotty again, for God's sakes. You guys must have an agreement. Thank you, bastard.
Right, here we got Thompson. So Thompson is the lead car.
Scotty discreetly. Ben. Load of cars out. 6 cars out already. On track.
Right, well, I hope none of them get what I had last night, where I had lost vibration and force feedback on my controller.
Hey, babe.
Quick little
This is what
listen there in this.
I was watching the stream last night, and you were saying that why is you noticed that I was braking early. The reason I was braking early is because I had no feeling in the freaking steering wheel, so to say. That's why I was braking early. I didn't have the confidence to brake.
Right, ladies and
Anyway,
gents, yes.
Back to this race. That was
Back
last
to the
race.
chat feed, little link in there for you. Go and click on that, have a look, treat yourself to some official RRF1 merchandise courtesy of the Beermeister. Alright, on board a Tomster about to start his flyer.
50% of the profits go to Thomas Cook reps with his sack.
No, they don't. Trust me.
No,
Right.
exactly, they fucking don't.
TV odd mode.
So
There we go.
two racing points, mate. 2 no-point racings followed by Toro Rosso. So we're sort of working with it.
On board a Tomster Q2,
Here's
he
to
is
see
going
how
for the
6 of
hards.
them all gone out.
Now,
Completely gone for softs.
as I didn't race last night, I have no idea what the strategies are.
The most effective one was a 1-stop medium to hard, but obviously they didn't know that because they had rain last night at the start. So it really threw a bit of a spanner in the works. From what we've seen, medium to hard is the best, most optimal strategy. You can run soft to hard, but obviously you'll be running a lot higher tyre wear towards the end of the race. All depends how they want to go about it. Tomster.
That all depends if it's a dry race.
Exactly.
Yeah, we haven't
Assuming
had
it will
any,
based on the tyres are on.
we haven't had any weather forecasts yet from Anstan or Metmal on the spot. He normally gives us a weather report. Not heard anything yet, so no news is good news, as they say.
We've not paid him enough.
Thompson.
Well, I think in giving him 2 bananas a week is a bit little.
14-2.
It's tidy enough. Scotty drafting him with a 1:14.9, discreetly
Slow
1:14.5.
time, man.
Base is coming through second.
He's having a little bit of a play on, doesn't he?
Oh, this is a warm-up lap for the base. That's not going to trouble the scorers. The Dragoon is coming through sector
Same.
1. Who's the lead?
Exactly the same.
Yeah, we'll jump on board with the base. We'll watch the base. No, Dragoon it is. What's your split time? It's a 16.4. That's a little bit off the pace, I think. I'll get a better idea at sector 2.
Base putting all of his eggs in one basket. Obviously, did 2 invalidated laps in the previous session, managed to pull it through with the 3rd, get himself into a very respectful 8th place.
So it's a funny old track to get in warnings. As I mentioned earlier on with extensions, sometimes you can be doing, you can do the same line consecutive laps on one particular part of the track, and one lap you'll be fine, the next you get a warning. It's,
oh, there you go. I think a base might have got one there. Yep, straight down to no ERS.
Yeah.
Rolled that curve a little bit too aggressively.
Dragoon's still going through the stadium complex, sector 3. He's got some cars in front of him, but they're too far ahead to be of any nuisance to him. Oh, he's gone a bit wide there, going to the final corner.
You've got to sort of, even though it's kind of, it almost straightens out midway through the corner, you've almost got to take it as a loop, haven't you? Dragoon goes fastest though.
1:14.1. He could have gained a couple of bits. You think he's got some more pace there.
Get the scooter back in, mate. He's just left. Bring him back in.
Where's Ben Prime?
You can bring themselves back in.
Well, Andrew Byron.
That was left. Okay. Bring him back. Just want to point out as well, for anybody who thinks they can, I know obviously discreetly because he just got booted out and he's already back in, but if people, like, if they are caught like jumping out of session to get a better setup, then you'll be fucked.
Well, actually,
like, it's kind of unfair, really, isn't it?
Shaggy made a very good point in private conversation earlier on, if he's there, about it seems now from enough racing that the parc ferme glitch is no longer a part of the game, so there's a real good shout now for running parc ferme.
Really?
Yep, I'm
Right,
running
choose the track
when I
trial.
run in
Okay,
the
people go.
APS on the
Andrew
Saturday,
Byrne,
on
132 on the
Sunday,
mediums.
they run them.
Fastest
Good
so
lap
far. There was Ben Prime next, wasn't it, I think? Yeah, Ben Prime coming
Yeah,
around.
Ben Prime. Right in front of him. So,
113.2.
oh, why is everyone
on the
leaving? Come on.
hards.
Take it.
We've got a lobby issue, I think, somewhere. Discreetly says, had the stupid no sound glitch. Okay.
Oh, okay. I think there's a few. Oh, mate, why don't all of them just need to stay? It'll go at the end of the session. But however, that's not really ideal, is it? If you're in the session, for example, someone like Bish can just stay. But
And Sykes' reply to Discreetly was, discreetly, turn your ears on, dummy. Good call. Good call. Yep.
Bob
Makes
Refugee.
sense. Oh. Here comes Bob the Builder, 112.8 on the
Fastest
mediums, fastest we've seen, 4 tenths
It's a
faster
top
than
lap.
Andrew Byrne. Jackie Cole's out and about. Jackie Cole's second.
The gang kick.
Right, just get yourself
Right,
back
mate,
in,
let's
dude.
go. On stream. Yeah, on stream. He's jumping. Ready
Yep.
to come and tell us.
So just
Jackie Cole must have invalidated already.
Yeah, Muirhead is
Bloody hell.
starting his flyer. Pete's letting cars through. So
Same with Pete. He's done the same thing again. Pete, another invalidation bit in turn 1. Got about 3 or 4
It's
people
catching
out
so
now.
many people out, yeah.
John Lap, Scott,
The way to do it,
again.
it's not a tracking extension at turn 1. It's almost a corner cut at turn 1. You throw it in early,
Yeah.
and it seems to hold around
Catch
there.
you guys in a bit.
Okie dokie.
So the only guy who seems to be on a competitive lap here, Bear, is Muirhead.
Yeah, currently on board with
He's currently going round.
with the Miura. What can he do?
Good luck there, Bob.
Comes through sector 2. You what? Sorry.
Scotty, they're doing a race simulation. Another one leaves session. I don't know. Like, oh man.
Size is great comms from Bishop. He's sarcastic little shit.
Is everybody getting a
hi,
no
Adam.
sound glitch or something? I'm assuming so.
The chat's good, man. The chat's good. What we don't appreciate is, to be fair, is people coming in with provocative comments to just take it easy. That's all I ask.
Yeah, this Syke saying calm down. Listen, he's not after Syke in these streams is good lap by the way. So
Yeah,
to cut across you, I think
113.0.
what you're
No,
gonna
that's
say anyway.
fine. Yeah.
Really good lap. Just reverting to what Adam says, listen mate, the way Syke does, he's very, very sarcastic, he's got a very particular sense of humour. A lot of people don't get it, we find it brilliant. Let him have his own fucking moment. Mate, he comes and calls me my internet pikey. You'll know if he's going too far because we'll tell him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'll chat about him.
Yeah, exactly. We've done it.
Oh, who's that? Who's that? Right off in the distance. Just
It's his beard. Fucking recorded that.
that was funny.
Oh my god. Just
Oh,
watching
man.
him. Oh,
I'll tell you-
Scotty.
I'll tell you
I'm
what.
the only Adam. Go away. Scotty's back.
Oh, yeah, nice to see you back, Scotty. Okay, I'm going to go and bump on board with Pete, who's on a flyer in Sector 3. We seem to have a really unstable lobby tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No one's fault, it's just the way it is.
Chris and Dan Pennell's both saying bored. Both unfortunate to not get through to Q2. Different various issues. Dan just not quite pulling off a lap. We know he's capable of around here.
Pete
Said the
113.4,
last time,
tidy
Dan.
on mediums.
Good lap by Pete.
And Stan.
And Stan, mate, come on the soft tyre.
Looking for business. Excuse me. Looks tidy enough. 111.9
Well, there you go.
fastest so far.
So just retire and get yourself in the pits and
Gaza
retire.
Burgess, Sector 2. Good evening, Jackie Stewart.
Look here.
That's all right.
Well, technically, Scotty was booted, but then he came back, so now there is two Adams. Which Adam are you guys on about, by the way?
Right, Gaz went again.
Oh, Tomster.
Gaz is starting the.
Look at Tomster.
hang
Doing
on.
it again.
What?
The wet.
Oh, right, okay. Gaza Burgess,
Oh, dearie me, gas.
round the fly calling the mediums.
Lap there, guys. This is going to be a top lap. This is P2.
112.93.
P3.
Right, the cut-off point I'm saying for Q2 is Q3 is going to be about a 113.3. Still got 5 minutes to run. Got a few cars coming
Just a
out on
bit of
track
an
now.
update there. Base is back. He was one of the ones who got ejected from the lobby. He is back. So there we are.
There's your Byron
Just give
coming
him
into
his
the
back.
hairpin. Right, a base is about to start his flyer as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to check them.
Dan and Chris, if you're bored, go and have a look at the merch page. I'm sure you can do some nice window shopping whilst you're there. Take a look at the lovely merchandise for sale, courtesy of beer.tv.
Going crispy. He's bought a lot of you already. Have to restock.
Right, let's see what a base can do on the mediums. There's on a flyer, just coming around the hairpin, starting in Sector 2. Do you know what, Poz? I really wish Shaggy would shut up because I can't get a word in edgeways.
I know, mate. Fucking my ears hurting, man. Just seriously, I've literally, I've got half an ear now. It's just gone down to a quarter. What is he doing?
I don't
Does he
know.
sleep?
I don't know. Perhaps we should hold a seance. Would that bring it back?
Should we do it? Should we do it? Should I get my lighter? Just light a candle?
Get a Ouija board.
Oh, don't remind me of them shit. I'm not going into them stories. I've got some bad ones. A base. Surely it's going to improve from
This
this.
looks tidy. This looks tidy.
Is it? Can I put a link in the description, there? Is
Click-
it beer.tv?
I've done it. I've done it. I've
You've done it. Yeah, yeah.
Click on that. Click on that, Dan.
You want a base?
Solid lap
I reckon that's cut off,
113.1.
you know.
Yeah, that's around about. I said about 13.3 or something like that. So yeah, it's going to be pretty close. He has got time to
Should just
come
get
if he
through.
wants to. Yeah. Who else have we got out on track at the moment? I'm looking for some of the Scottish Sector 2, 49. Where's Scotty? Right, it's Hightower. I want to look at Hightower.
Tower. Then yeah, there's a group of them all
Yeah.
together, isn't there? All within kind of a couple of corners of each other.
Scotty could be next, I think, after Hightower. I think. We're just on board of Hightower.
Yeah. Rara.
It's
Tower
Rara.
than Rara.
Okay. There comes Hightower around the final corner. This looks okay. 113.1, 6th place. Jump on board of Rara.
Jeez, everyone's going for that 13-1.
Rara's going to be a little bit quicker,
This
I
almost
think.
looks identical.
Oh, that's the same. 13.1.
Go on,
Scotty.
13-1 club. Go on.
13.6. Boo!
Oh,
You let us
boo.
down. Discreetly.
Discreetly.
112.9.
Much better.
Close.
12.9.
Close. Actually, mate, look at
Trendsetter.
that.
Ben
Between
Prime. 12.8.
112.8. By the way, mate, just to let you know, between 2nd and 10th is less than 0.3 of a second. Wow. Wow. Wow.
And take about a second off Stan's time as well, mate. He'd fit right into that group as well.
Who's that Red Bull gone flying off with the... Not Red Bull, No Point Racing, Force India, pink piece of shit.
Discreetly. Where's he gone?
I don't know. He's off to Hungary.
Guys, the track's this way, man.
It's off to Hungary.
It's next week. It's fucking next week. 7 days, lads.
You
Thompson
can
got his lap
dance,
here.
you can jive, not having the time of my life. Oh, a bit of dancing queen for King Chris. Absolutely.
Oh my god. Mate, that's still fucking #1 in New Zealand. Jesus Christ, that far behind. Anston going back out. What's he doing going back out again?
Don't know. Has he got tyres to burn? Just going to look at
This,
Thompson.
unless he's running, is mathematically no, because he's ran the hards, which means he's on the harder strategy.
Interesting
Peculiar
call.
decision, this.
Yellow flag set for 2s and 3s. Probably slow cars getting out of the way. Gazzabird's retired from session.
Yeah, that's from pits. Anston goes quicker again, but I don't see the point. I really don't see the point.
Right, Thompson, this looks just
That's
about
where
good
it
enough. 13.2. No, it's not good enough. He's got to go
not.
again. Scotty's out and about sector 1.
2/10 of a second.
Right, Dragoon.
Top 5.
Dragoon's 3/10 up on his time.
He used to have about 9 beer. Well, these are no, he just needs a second. 1 second. That's what he retires.
King Chris says in the chat, Ginger Spice needs to cover his mouth.
Fuck off, Grace, you bitch.
Dan Pennell said you should do a drinks bottle with no lid, saying you will not have the drink. Okay, that's a good idea. You might buy a mug. Good man. And Sykes is in the chat. Use code POS as a wanker for 5% off. That is going to
Please
happen.
do it.
That is going to
That's
happen.
brilliant.
There will be a POS is a wanker discount coming up for Sunday night. You heard it here first on the Friday night stream. Sunday night there will be a discount for any merchandise for 5% off.
Now, that means you guys all have to buy it. Look, if I'm going to shame myself, this
Hey
much-
guys, sorry guys, but I'm gonna actually take a rain check of this. I'm not feeling too good. I'm taking a bit of a bad turn here, so
Okay.
I'm gonna drop out of this.
Okay, matey.
Sorry, like.
No, that's
sorry,
alright.
like,
You
but
get
I'm
yourself
just feeling
sorted,
well.
dude.
So I'll catch you tomorrow.
Catch you later.
Take it easy, man.
Catch you later.
Keep safe.
Right. Tom Stoke jumps from 14th to 6th by gaining just 0.2 of a second is enough to gain him 8 places. The cut-off is frighteningly fast.
What the hell, man?
Right, Scotty and Pete are definitely out. It's all on Andy B. He's in Sector 2. Dragoon's in Sector 3, but he's slightly slower.
Dragoon, here we go.
He's going to have to find something special in this final sector.
That's a hell of a line on the outside. If he can get a bit of momentum coming out, he needs to
Oh,
nail this
no,
final corner.
no.
Oh, no,
He's bailed out.
no.
Right, it's Andy
He
B.
knows it as well.
Yeah.
He knows it. Now, Andy B has been speaking a lot about Division 1 pace speed. It's been quite a topic, isn't it?
Can he
Let's see
see
if
it?
he can back up his
This is
talk.
going to be close. This is going to be close. Oh, he's done it.
He does.
6/10.
6th place.
Again, look at that, ladies and gents. Between 2nd and
Ooh.
13th is less than 0.4 of a second. Wow. Yeah, guys, firm handshakes in the chat for Mustafa Shag. He's feeling a bit unwell this evening, which, you know, at his age, it's not something that's to be taken lightly.
No.
But I just did.
That's right, obviously, we all take... Fuck's sake.
No,
We all
seriously.
take the piss out of him, but if someone's not feeling too
No,
good,
he's not
mate,
finished
best
well,
wishes and
absolutely.
stuff. Look at him, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Shaggy. Smoke some of that green, mate, you'll feel better. That is qualifying.
Hey,
That's
bye.
Q2 done and dusted. Okay, let's have a little look. The timing screens are crazy, I'm telling you that right now. Oh, and stand fast.
Look at the guys eliminated.
But, I mean, first of all, Ben Prime, Bob the Builder, Gazza Burgess discreetly, Andrew Byrne, Thompson, Muirhead, Jackie Cole and Rara all through to Q3. Hightower a base. Scotty, Pete and Dragoon out. And just look at that. As I say, talking about the timing screens, if you go from second to 4th, or to 13th, you have 0.3 of a second.
It's 4 temps, yeah, just under 4
Wow.
temps. That's mental.
Wow. That's about as close as you'll ever see it. I mean, it really is crazy.
What
The
I'm gonna do, Ben,
113,
I'm gonna
one
take a sick
cut-off.
check
Yeah.
here, by the way. Just because I can hold the fort when you go after quali.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 minute, matey. Here we go.
Man, that was an insane Q2. What can Q3 offer? I would say, looking at the I mean, Anstan was the fastest guy by quite some difference because by quite a distance because he had the soft tyre on. He's quick anyway, but if Q2's tight, I think this is going to be even tighter. The top 10 shootout because we've got guys with basically exactly the same pace. This is going to be fantastic. Okay, right. Let's Wait for somebody to come out. They've got time to do 2 runs on the, if they've got 2 sets of tyres spare, that is, do 2 runs, 2 sets of softs. Let's have a little look. Gazza Burgess is the lead car. It's Ian Gill in the chat, Smoke on the Water. Dun, 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 dun. Good evening. Boom, boom, boom. I just did it again. Right, it's the old telemetry. Yeah, absolutely, Chris. Totally agree with that. Right, let's get on to TV pod mode, which I like to use for qualifying. Let's see what Gazza B can do. Will he be smiling, or will he have his usual look of anger on his face at the end of this qualifying session? We're about to find out as he approaches the stadium complex, getting his car ready, getting the ears right, getting his pedals right for the first flying lap in Q3. Not too sure the next car is, so we will concentrate on this particular lap for Gazza. Around the final corner, gets on the power, DRS open, and away he goes. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, that's nicely done. DRS open again. 8th gear. 200 miles an hour there, going down heavy on the brakes into turn 2. And around a sweeping left-hander, then it's a long run up to the hairpin. Let's see what we can do. Again, a heavy braking zone coming up now on the brakes, so around about 100 metres. Dropping right down to first gear, avoiding the wheel spin, going up for the gears quickly. Again, this is a nice run down to the next corner, just hang it into the inside there, take the apex nicely. And again, heavy braking zone into third, drops to second, back up for the gears again. Should be able to power all the way through this corner. That was nicely done, a good line for there. Rara has retired from the session. Has he lost it? I think he must have lost it. This is looking very tidy from Gazza Burgess coming through to the stadium complex. Just holds that curve, gets the power down early. Again, using almost that chicane almost as a little mini straight. This looks a very good lap by Gazza B. Just feathering the throttle there slightly, but it looks like it's a 1:11.8 solid time. Bob the Builder. We'll jump on board with Bob. There's a car in front which I've missed. We'll catch that on the timing screens very shortly. It was in prime with a 1:11.9. Bob's coming into the pits. Discreetly's into the pits. And Stan comes around the penultimate corner and the final corner. This is looking also not as fast as his first lap on the softs in Q2. 1:12.2 puts me to 4th place. Andrew Burns split the 2 Red Bulls in the 1:12.2. Jackie Cole's coming through sector 2. Where is Muir? Muirhead is our next car. Muir in Team Arse with the 1:12.3, back on board with Jackie Cole, also coming through the last couple of corners. This is looking pretty tidy from Jackie Cole here. Can he get into the 1:11s? 1:11.9, third fastest so far, less than a tenth. Well, a tenth cover the top 3 cars. It's that close. On board with Tomster. Let's see what Thompson can do. Let's have a look at the split time as he completes sector 2. Slight lift off there. Have you noticed there a different line to Gazza? Gazza took that corner full throttle. Thompson the very slight lift off there, and a different line also through that corner. Not hugging the curb as tight as Gazza was. I think therefore he's going to bin the lap. I think, yeah, probably a slight mistake there. Muirhead goes through the 1:12.3. So Anne Stan 1:12.2, Andrew Byrne 1:12.2, Jackie Cole, Ben Prime and Gazza Burgess, the 3 cars in with a 1:11. That is just about the first stint of Q3 done and dusted. All the cars coming into the pits. Bob the Builder's in an outlap. Where is Bob? He's coming.
Here we go, back.
That's right, he's coming to sector 3. Discreetly is in front of him, so jump on board with Discreetly. We've got Discreetly then Bob at the moment. They're just coming through, finishing off their outlaps.
Off the second top 6.
Yeah, the top 2,
again,
mate.
close.
The top 3, a tenth of a second cover the top 3 at the moment. That's how tight that is.
Same old, same old.
Well, here comes discreetly.
He's already been out discreetly, isn't he? I think did he mess
no.
up his first lap or?
Is that a corner cut?
No, Bob did.
He really did use that curb there.
Still pushing.
Yeah, still going.
I got away with that.
Yeah. Well, look at the sector 2. Well, he hasn't set a time yet. I mean, Bob's just behind him in the Alpha. I wonder if Bob's going to be getting a toe off this. How far behind is Bob? Yeah, Bob might be getting a little bit of a toe.
No, just a little bit.
About 150 metres behind.
Anybody, guys, as well? Drop your donations, guys. Obviously, you guys were kind of doing it to myself, so you can throw a beer a couple of pence. Every little helps going forward. Obviously, the merch store's active now for RRF1, guys. So get yourselves in there, have a little look, have a little browse. If you like anything, I tell you, we'd love to see the pictures of you guys with the RRF1 merch, man, on the page. Come on, get him up there, get him out there. Swanee's in, of course, so he's joined in. Okay, so Swanee's actually joined after qualifying. That's the second week in a row. Welcome in.
He's here.
Late to the party.
He's here.
Good time.
Right, here comes discreetly coming around the final corner. This looks a pretty tidy lap.
It's
11's.
11.9.
Oh,
It's 11.5,
it's invalidated. Ben, Bob the Builder's 11.5. The draft worked. Oh, discreetly. He's got
They're
time.
at the same time. They're pretty much the same time.
Yeah,
I
it was
think
pretty
it's
damn
about 6
close.
thousandths quicker.
Wow, right, Andy B's on an outlet and Muir's on an outlet. It's going to be Andy B next. Let's see what Andrew Byrne can do as he comes through the last couple of corners to start his flyer. All discreetly, that's bad, wasn't it? That track extension or corner cut, I'm not too sure which it was, and it cost him. And the 11, he
two, I think.
I think it was an 11.531, I think it was, which would have been provisionally pole.
Reveal. 11.538 beer.
Oh, it would have been pole. It would have been pole.
That was a pole lap. Well, provisional pole lap. Barracuda. Just laying down the gauntlet here, beer in the chat. Can anybody do an 11.3 like he did?
Wow.
It's an ask.
Let's
It's a big
find
one.
out. Oh, Chris, I don't know what song that is. What song's that?
I will tell you, I shouldn't know this. This is going to embarrass myself. It is Boyzone, no matter
Oh,
what.
thank God I didn't know that.
I know, I wish I didn't. It's because we sang it before.
Let's have some metal lyrics. Let's have some metal lyrics for Beer.tv karaoke tonight. Bit of Iron Maiden, maybe.
I think I've just lost all the remaining street cred I had for that interview. Andy B.
Andy B.
Mickey
coming
Mouse
around the
bagging
final
on.
corner. Let's have a little look. Oh, he's run wide there. Is he going to let him keep that? He's kept its genuine time. 1:12. It goes faster, but no improvement.
No improvement on position.
Jackie Cole 1:11. Someone snuck in there. Gaza B 11. Oh, it was Bob the Builder, wasn't it? It was Bob the Builder. New head of 1:12.3. Is he on a flyer? Yeah, jumping board of Muir.
Yeah. Let's have a look, see who's improved after sector 2.
Big hairy jock, I agree. It's so sad, so sad. It's a sad situation. Now that is really sad. Muir is about half a tenth up at the moment. He could be challenging Anstan here for row 3. There's a good
Championship leader Ben Prime. Flyer behind him.
Ooh, that reminds me.
Get away with that. Has he got away? This is looking a lot quicker from your head. And it does 12.0.
Yeah, it beats that Anstan.
Nearly got Andy.
Ben Prime's out and about. Sector 2. Yep, Ben Prime.
Looking good. What's he on at the moment? He is a little bit quicker, 0.084. But this could be a second place here for Ben. Potentially first if he can nail this last sector. We've seen people gain about 4 attempts here already this session.
Let's have a look as he comes around the final sector.
Andy P gained half a second on the final
This is going to be close, mate. This is going to be mightily close. He's done it. Oh no, he's not. Oh, well, he's missed that by 1/100th of a second.
He got the time, but just so close. 100th, as Beer said.
Wow.
Want to get any closer? Well, you can. You've got about 99 thousandths of a second to get closer. Pretty much. 100th off. Jesus Christ. Very, very impressed with Gaz B in his first forte
Yeah,
into
so
the upper divisions.
extremely well so far. Like Muirhead's not going to go any
We've
faster.
been calling it for weeks, haven't we?
And
Weeks and
Stan,
weeks we've been calling for this.
Thompson's coming up to the hairpin.
Thompson and Amstan.
Yep. 1 minute to go, ladies and gents.
Division the winner last night, of course, Gaz Burgess. Will he be the first person to get on 2 podiums in 2 consecutive nights? That'll be an intriguing
Will we
prospect.
see him smile 2 nights on the bounce? That's the big question.
I don't think he's. I think he managed to catch him smile twice since he's been here, to be fair, so it'll be quite an intriguing prospect if he manages to. It's like sector 3.
Right, tight comes Tomster, penultimate corner, what can he do? No, it's not going to be quick enough.
The
It's
ERS
not
already.
going to be quick enough.
Pushing out
It's
Stan.
1:12.5.
Ooh,
And Stan.
he will not be happy with that. Anstan 6/10 up. 6/10 up.
This is going to challenge Pole if he can hold it together. Yeah, this is quick. This is very quick.
Huge
1:07 last. This could be it. This is going to be so close. He's taking it. Well,
He's doing it.
1:11.4. Ladies and gentlemen.
Now, Gaz.
But Bob's gone faster. Bob is going faster. Here comes Gaz. Gaz is 2/10 up. No, it's not enough. It's not enough. But Bob
Not
is
good enough.
Bob is going faster. 500 bits from Kai Pollitt.
This
Thank
is-
you, Kai, the
That's
legend.
the one, Kai. That's how we do. Well,
Right,
mate.
Bob is no, it's not good enough. He's bailed out, mate. He's made a mistake. That is it.
Bailed
I'm
out.
pretty sure that is
And
it.
Stan got another pole.
But no, Jackie's still on track. Jackie coming through sector 2.
Jackie's
He's
discreetly as
and
well.
and he's got Tomster still going, but Tomster's slower. Where's Discreetly? Discreetly is the next car. We'll jump on board
Final
with
couple of corners.
Discreetly.
This is looking mighty quick.
This is quick as well. This is really quick.
This is pole.
It's places. No, second place.
It's
1:11.
not.
1:11.5. Back on board with Jackie Cole.
Jackie Cole. We know he's got pace. Can he do it? Team Haas first pole
This
position.
again. This is pretty close. It's a 1:11. It's a 1:11 point something
I
or
think
other.
so, mate.
1:11.7. It's good enough for 6th place, ladies and gentlemen.
6th place.
Gaz is
What
on
an
the,
ending.
Gaz is on the in lap, and Anstan comes into the pitch. Anstan takes pole. Discreetly in second, Bob the
actually
Builder
done it
third,
again.
and Ben Prum in fourth. Just 15 1,000ths of a second, covering the top 4 runners. Wow.
Mental.
Yeah, Metallica
Mental.
Metallica are awesome. Megadeth are fantastic. Dave Mustaine, the riff monster. Absolutely. Peace Sells, but who's buying? One of the best albums I've ever heard. Symphony of Destruction. Hangar 18, another good song as well. And of course, Tout le Monde, a great metal ballad. But the best metal band of all time, with the band that originated heavy metal from Birmingham, Black Sabbath. And on that note, I'm going to quickly run through the runners and riders and then go for a quick nicotine break. Anstan, a fantastic pole. Congratulations, Anstan. Well done, dude. Discreetly, second, a solid second. Bob the Builder, who's had a couple of bad races, comes back in with a 3rd place as well. Ben Prime, the championship leader, has to make do with 4th, but of course his nearest rival didn't make it through the Q2. That was a base. Gaz Burgess in 5th, a top effort there on his debut race in F2. Jackie Cole 6th, Andrew Burns 7th, Muirhead 8th, Thompson 9th, and Rara didn't set a time in 10th. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to pop up on the screen for you for your viewing pleasure the Division 2 league tables as they stand, and I'm going to go for a very quick cigarette. I'll be right back.
This is Rai. Take over, of course, guys. Take a beer. Now, the one thing we will need to point out about Anstan is he is starting on the soft tyre. Could be a potential killer for him. He needs to have a fantastic start and then take off. If he doesn't do that, he may be in a little bit of bother later in the Grand Prix. 2-stop is not probably the way to go to win the actual race, barring issues, but it should be quite interesting to see how we're doing in that sense. So the McLarens are starting, of course, guys. I'll get them up. You can't see it, obviously, because I'm not doing the stream tonight, but this is the running order. We've got Anstan, Discreetly, Bob, Ben, Gaz, Jackie Cole, Andy B, Muirhead, Tomster, Rara, Hightower, Base, Scotty, PTR, Dragoon, Bishop, Dampenels, and the McLaren boys of Queen Chris and Swanee. That is your running order, ladies and gentlemen. 19 cars are racing here tonight. It's going to be an absolute classic, hopefully for the right reasons. Don't want to give Rob and Cookie too much to do for their race report. They've had too much to do pretty much every week for the last Well, how many weeks we're in? 11. Last 10 weeks. We're going at 5-2. Okay. Which is 5 to 10, so we've got 5 minutes. Okay, guys. Everyone in the chat, let us know what you think is going to happen in this race in terms of the winner. Obviously, we've got Anstan up there. It'll be very, very tricky for him to maintain that. He'll probably have to go soft to hard if he's looking at the one-stop strategy. Then Haas will have to go quite a long way. And remember, he did do laps in qualifying on them as well, plus the in-lap and out-lap, plus his flyer. So it's going to be a bit of a stretch here. Anstan may be well rehearsed to get that two-stop strategy. Also, as well, you got the likes of Gaz Burgess, the wild card, you could almost say. The Red Bulls absolutely smashing it, of course. Bob back on form. And shout out to the Haas drivers, of course. Absolute bias show by the Posman here. Next streams related to the RRF1 will be CSR for myself tomorrow. That'll be at 9 o'clock on my channel. Positively glad. Beer will be dropping the Sunday night bomb, the Elite League, when I return, or whatever it is. We're Division 1 now, aren't we? I don't fucking know. Been away for a while. And then, of course, we are back with Monday night's events. We're going to announce that before the end of the weekend, what we're going to be doing. You're going to enjoy it. Also, as well, we have ourselves Tuesday, which is the track trial. Well, I think we'd almost call it practice now, isn't it? We've almost got all the reserves almost set up, basically. Internally recruiting for the first 2 divisions, it seems. And then Division 3 kind of focusing more on the reserve side of things. But the way the league kind of has gone, guys, we're still rolling strong, approaching that 1-year milestone in 2 months. Hopefully we all don't kill each other by then. Or you kill me, that's probably more likely. Just want to say a big thank you, guys, for everyone watching tonight. And everybody who supported us the whole way through. It has been an absolute ride and a half. So just want to say much love to all of you. And thank you so much. My prediction. I'm thinking that the championship leader Ben will come through. I think he will probably take the win. And Beer has returned. Just saying, Beer, a big thank you to everybody. 10 months now into the league, officially next week.
Yeah.
So just saying thank you to everybody who's still rolling. And we're going to ready up here, and that is not Rara. Who readied up first?
Pete, Dan, or Bob the Builder. One of those 3.
I believe it may have been Bob. That is going to be, people, a very, very big penalty, because Rara has announced on the screen 5-2 is the time we go. Pete didn't ready up first. That is silly. Come on, guys. We've been doing this for nearly a year now, as we said. Come on now. Seriously. Hopefully everyone gets off the line. But guys have been left behind here. And Bishop's not even there. Oh, he's going, finally.
Yep. He's got to go. Everyone is going, thankfully.
Come on, folks. Seriously, we don't need this. And Ralph points out there in the chat, a very, very good point. He was actually a season ago, because he was Division 2, of course.
He was last year, yeah.
A very impressive debut we had. Him and Jimmo. Almost called them the new era of RRF1, of course. That's when we started bringing in a lot of the new guys, like Ben.
Yeah,
he was in his second Grand Prix here.
A base started midway through the season. Quite a few, actually. Joel Coote, yeah. Jackie Colcourt started this. Was it this season? You ever had this new guy this season? Gaz Burgess new this season.
Sure, Jackie was here at the end, but didn't quite get. I think he raced a couple.
Ben Prime came through halfway through the season as well, didn't he? He wasn't a new guy.
He was Britain.
Yeah.
He nearly won his first race.
And of course, this time last year,
so many new people here.
The pole position sitter was causing accidents and mayhem on every track he visited. But look at him now, leading the pack in
I know, mate.
Here and Germany. Wow.
It goes to show how what I said at Melbourne, the first ever race. People just literally don't judge Division 3 by its cover. Because half of these guys have been in Division 3 at one time.
Quite honestly, I think Division 3 has some outstanding racing. I mean, it really does. It's always been impressed Division 3. It's even better when I'm there.
A lot more so this season.
Yeah, it's even better when I'm there, of course. The racing guru. Anyway, here we go.
The car's disappearing.
Yeah, I know. I've just seen that little glitch on the screen. A little Codemaster special. Well, on Codemasters, glitching the screen. Can't get physics right. You shit developers. Okay. On board. It was Dan Pennell's, apparently. So Bob's isn't as well. Oof. Yeah, because Bob's in party with Rara and Pete. Right, ladies and gents, we're about to go racing here in Germany. There's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights. It's making them hold. 5 lights are down. Are we going to go? Yes, we are. Eventually. Anstan's got a clean start. Discreetly. It's second. Oh, Bob's going around the outside.
Carnage! Carnage! Carnage everywhere! At the
Oh, we've
back.
got cars spinning at the start. We've got a Haas, we've got a
Chris again
McLaren.
in problems. Jackie Cole's separate incident.
Okay, I'm going to go back up front.
Scotty's gone. Scotty's off as well.
Oh, it's all happening, ladies and gents. Anstan has got
keep
the
your
early
eyes peeled,
lead.
Beefy.
Yeah, Bob has got the jump on discreetly. Ben Prime. Who's that? Is that Bob going defensive against? Oh, he's forced him well wide there, but it looked okay. A bit of a lag spike there, actually. A couple of cars going wide there.
15th down, all got damage. Barring Jackie Cole. No, Scotty and Jackie both don't have
Oh,
damage.
we're going to see a lot of pitters here, I reckon. Anstan, though, got cleanly away. That's exactly what he wanted. Let's go on to tyres. Anstan, of course, is on the softs. He needs to make this count.
That was the focal point of the pre-race intro there by myself here, focusing a lot on Anstan. Dampenel's in a base. Those two have scrapped before, and Swanee just behind as well. P14, Swanee coming through the pack.
And he's already made good gains for
Bishop,
Swanee
PTR,
already.
Chris.
Anstan Frick. So look at the interval gaps. It's all happening at the moment. All the cars there, line astern. We're going to see some pitters towards the back.
You may as well
everyone's staying out, mate.
in.
Everyone's staying out.
Staying out.
Right, Hightower and Muirhead, that's a close battle at the moment. The Alpha and Mayo versus the Team Haas.
It's only been actually Rara with damage. Only
Wow.
Rara with damage by the looks of it. At least big damage.
Here comes Hightower at the
Tower mirror, as you said.
Hightower
Yep.
on the inside under braking. He's late on the brakes. Got to be careful. Doesn't go to the back of Thompson. No, he managed to hold that. Muirhead's trying to fight back on the outside, but Hightower's got that move done. Well done.
Beautiful move by Swanee just behind as well, mate. Cleanly through.
Andrew Byrne,
Andrew
Dragoon.
having a run at Dragoon, yeah.
Oh, Dragoon goes defensive. Andrew's very late on the brakes there. Did he cut across him?
Dragoon's going to switch him back here.
Yep.
Yeah. Just a little bit too far there.
Yeah, covers him off there. Of course, Dragoon. Andy B was hoping those tyres would kick in. Of course, he's running the medium tyres. Dragoon's on the hards.
Oh, Pete! Whoa!
Oh, Rara went very wide. Rara went onto the
Rara,
grass
sorry.
there. That
Oh, it was
cost him
Pete
some
who
time.
crashed.
No,
Forgive me. Hands up, it was Pete.
I was watching with Rara, yeah. He went onto the grass there, managed to recover it, thankfully. Looking back,
save.
going up through the field. Discreetly, we'll have Ben Prime all over the back, and both on the medium compound.
Rara is gone! Rara is gone! See you later, kid. That is a massive crash.
Oh, but he's alive. He's alive with damage.
Somehow. Getting it very respectfully out of the way there, and that is another Williams disaster. It has been a disaster all season. Oh, Ben Prime.
Yeah, on board with discreetly watching Ben's car. Discreetly going to go for a switchback, but I think Ben's got this one covered off. Yep, Ben gets the position, moves up into third place.
Andy Beard.
Dragoon, Andrew
Andy
Byrne.
Beard, look at that!
Side by side, ladies and gents. On the run down to the next
Going to
corner.
lift off.
I'm going to watch it from their basis point of view because he's got a grandstand view of this battle. Andy B, I think this time has got the job done.
Oh,
Just.
Oh, Jesus Christ, thank God he was in front. Oh my Jesus. Wow, that was like a I'm in front of you, mate. Jesus Lord.
Their base has also
He's
made
trained there,
gains
but he
up
just
into
doesn't
11th
front.
place. Gideon Shrews
Give me the shoesy, baby.
and Swanee is just behind these guys as well. These for the lower points positions at the moment. Ben Prime's its fast lap of the race. The two Ferraris line astern. They've got Swanee right behind them now. Everyone's got DRS in each other at the moment, pretty much.
Gaz and discreetly having a bit of a ding dong too. Here
Oh,
with
a base
Thompson
with a
just
bit wide.
behind. This
Here
is
comes
a
Swanee.
cracking start.
Oh, we've got a three-way dance into turn 2. Oh, he's going to have the balls. It's as you were. Pete picks it up.
Dampenel's as well. Both, Bishop and Rara Pit. Oh dear me, what misery for me.
Bob the Builder's all over the back of
And
Anston. I think Anston's tyres are already starting to go off, mate. Oh,
Yeah.
look at this
I think
dance.
Anston
Swanee
needs
up
to
the
go for that
inside. Swanee, is he going to get 2 places in? Is he going to get both Ferraris in one hit? He's got one of them.
You got Dragoon. In fact, a base overtook Dragoon as well.
Yeah,
Dragoon's
yeah.
lost 2 places there.
Is Swanee going to sum up the inside here? It's not really the place to do it. You have to be very brave. The base covering his lines nicely. Going on board with the leaders now. Bob is all over the back of Anstan. Looks like Anstan's tyres might just be starting to go off. Those softs, they do not last long. Looking quite cloudy, Pos, I've noticed.
It is all just on board, mate. I'm staying back with the midfield black, mate, just so you can.
I'm going to stay on board with the
Obviously,
leaders
it is
right
a-
now.
Yep, amen to that. We don't want to kind of give up a first position fight for a 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, even though it is very, very, very entertaining back here. But
Well, just
gotta
seen
keep our
Rara's
eyes
wing.
on the prize here.
Just seen embedded in the wall at turn 1.
And Tower's gone. Tower's off. Tower's spun in the same position.
No.
He's in them now. Oh my God.
Clip it, mate, clip
He
it.
drove backwards
Clip
up the
it.
track and he's hit someone.
Oh man,
Has
here
he hit
comes,
someone? No,
here
he
comes
hasn't.
Bob and Anstand for the lead. Oh, Bob! Anstand bashed wheels of Bob there. He came back across there. I think it was just a slight twitch on the steering wheel, looking for a switchback on Bob. Oh, his left front's all over the back of his right
now.
rear. Woo!
Big test
Bob
for
takes the
Anstand
lead.
here, of course. Dan
Yeah.
Penels and Dragoon as well. I'm just flicking back to that. These two, what a battle back here.
Anstand decides to back out
Hightower.
there. That's good. That's good.
Hightower drove backwards, however, it was possibly the best decision he could have made, weirdly. I'm not encouraging driving backwards on the track, guys. That is so ESR 2016, by the way. But you know what I'm on about.
Oh, yeah,
Kai, you know
Monaco.
what I'm on about too.
Either winner of the backwards race
Now,
in
this is
Monaco.
8 minutes 14, or was it 23? I can't remember. We had to submit every single fucking
I
thing.
know. Bishop's got past Pete, by the way, for the back for 18th place. They're battling all the way down. Oh, Anstand's in the pits. He's shedding his tyres. Yeah, I
Nasty
thought
bits.
the softs are
Good
off.
choice, good
Is he going to
choice.
go into the hards now and try and run the
Two-stop,
rest of
yeah.
the race? Or is he going for two-stopper?
I'd say 2-stop and just absolutely rag the, because you can go 15-15.
Oh,
And then
Bob's picked up a
obviously
3-second
penalty.
penalty. The question is, where will Anstand come out? Is he going to come out in traffic? Or is he going to come out in that gap between Hightower and Bish?
No flag here, what's happened?
Anstand comes out in front of Jackie Cole.
That is decisive, he needs to clear them.
That's important because he's got a little bit, just a little window of open air before he gets to King Chris. Andrew Byrne had a base. Andrew Byrne moves up into 7th. Oh, a base is late on the brakes. He's gone to the back of Andrew Byrne.
No damage. Oh, where's Andy gone? He's gone really wide.
Yeah.
Gone 3 wide here.
Should that be a position gain back? A base pushed him off track.
I didn't get a good view of it, Matey.
Yeah.
I didn't get a good view
Oh,
myself.
and Andrew Byrne's gone into the back of Swanee now. Come on, this is
Here we
untidy. This is untidy driving, gents.
Wing off from Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Paid the price there.
But I did wonder, a base pushed him wide, you see, went to the back and was late on the brakes at the hairpin. And that's what pushed him wide.
Possibly from their own perspective, lag maybe, but it's all calmed down, the lag, basically, from what I've seen.
Yeah. Sykes says Anstand really fucked
Three
it.
pits.
I'm not sure, it's early days yet. Yeah, he's not to be
He's
happy
getting
about
another
that.
position back here from Andy B.
Yeah, Jonesy, we're just having a Series F2 race here in Hockenheim, the land of good beer and sturdy Germans. But the women have more. The women have more underarm hair than the men.
After shaving.
Right, Tom still discreetly. Let's jump on board of that battle here, coming
There
into
you
the hairpin.
I'll go back, mate, to the back of the pack here, midfield. Swanee on
Swanee in the
outside of
base. Let's jump on board with that one just momentarily.
Ding dong, wheel
Swanee in the
bashing.
base.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? Base got himself back in front.
Dan Pennell's and Dragoon side by side, looking at them from King Chris's perspective. Who's
It's
behind
incredible.
them? Dragoon switches to defensive line. Dan Pennell's is looking
Rara.
for a switchback.
Oh, rara. Another crash, mate.
Oh dear,
Turn 1. Another turn 1 crash.
he is not having a good race.
He's getting himself involved, and Antstand's caught at the back of the final points main position. This now is Antstand's position in the race, guys, of course. He is now going to be
He's
running
caught
with
them.
these guys.
He's caught them almost too quick, if that makes any sense, because now he's going to be possibly
Yeah.
stuck behind. He's got 3 cars to try and get rid of now. On board with this battle here
They
for
are
the,
all
for the,
battling with each other.
for the 9th, 10th and 11th and 12th 4-car dance. Well, Dragoon one's a little bit wide. Right, here comes Anstand, DRS on King Chris. Is he going to make a move to the inside? Dan Pennell's is having a look at Dragoon on the outside. Oh, they've made contact. Dragoon Anstand very late on the move there, but he got the job done. Ran a bit wide though, ran a bit wide.
Keep it going as well.
Here he is, he's having a move on Dan Pennell's. Dan Pennell's himself does have DRS. One thinks Anstand will set up the inside here.
Look
but
at King Chris.
He's got to watch out. He's got to watch out here. 3-way dance into the hairpin. King Chris comes back across the track, decides against the move. Dan Pennell's and Anstand made contact.
Oh, just a little bit loose there. Antstand, no damage.
Anstand has to back right
He
out.
needs to keep his head now. He needs to keep his head, doesn't he? He needs to
Let's just take his
recoil.
time. Take his time.
Yep. Don't get too emotional about that. Literally. Nice breathe, isn't it, Beer? Take a big breath. Attack him again.
Are you just
He's the
talking?
quickest
Oh, I thought you were
driver.
talking about
Ooh.
me. I need to take a deep breath, mate. Blimey, you know. Right, Gazaby and Tomster. There's a good battle here for third place. Discreetly, Tom and Gaza Burgess, Ben Prime. 3-second penalty. That could be costly. But we know Germany. Plenty of penalties will happen at Germany. Right, let's jump on
We saw
back
a lot
on
last night, of
board.
course, Shrewsbury, I think.
Right, Gaza, Tomster and Discreetly for third place. By the way, Bob the Builder is 7 tenths in front of Ben Prime, who has opened up a 1.5 second gap over Discreetly, so Discreetly has no DRS to defend. And Tomster a bit scrappy coming out of that bit of straight there. Tomster having a look at the inside there of his teammate in the no point racing. Jumping back down about with King
Oh, and
Chris.
Hightower's gone.
Oh,
Hightower's really gone.
Right, King Chris
Jeez Louise,
on
big
Dan
everywhere.
Pennell's got the inside. You have to.
Yeah.
Is he going to overcook the brakes? Or is he going to get this one done? Oh, Dan Pennell's off the track. King Chris gets the move done.
Let's fear a little more there.
Yeah.
Got him. Handstand. Handstand. Just handstand.
It would be Bingers, but
No,
I.
handstand. No. Handstand. No. Calm down. He's being silly.
I think for these close quarter battles, Bingers, the close quarter battles, the TV pod works superbly. I will drop onto broadcast in a bit, but I do like to use the TV pod.
I've got a bit of a wonder about Hightower here.
Gaza beat, 3-second penalty, Ben Prime.
Yep, I'm going to confirm my suspicion, mate. It is a rage quit.
Oh, that
From
will be
Hightower.
good. Oh, what's happening?
Yep.
Ben and
Bob.
Bob. That's
Bob and
strange.
Ben.
No, Bob and Ben. Bill and Bob. Bill and Ben. They both
Whichever
backed
way you
off.
wanna go with it.
They both backed off. Let's watch
Visual
Ben
safety
Prime.
car, that's why.
Yeah,
VSC.
Delta times.
No, these
Is
guys have to
that
be very
due-
careful here because of the
Is that to
glitch.
do with the possible rage quit? Why the safety cars
Yes.
come out? Right.
Yes,
Okay.
noted. Just a bit of a reminder if we've got admins watching, just make sure we drop that on the page, please, if you can.
Fingers is.
What
in
do you mean,
chat.
you That's some things, thanks, mate.
Okay, we're back racing again.
Yeah.
Right, Ben Prime's
Back
all
going,
over. Ben
okay.
Prime's all over the back of Bob the Builder.
I'll let you watch it. I'm just going to have a flip down the order.
Yep. And Stan, Dan Pennell's.
Oh, yep. Okay.
I didn't see it. I just saw the timing screens.
Oh, I did.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
A base and Swanee.
Swanee and look at a base.
They're going round the corner.
No,
Oh, a base. Managed to recover that. Wow, but he's become very
It's
vulnerable to
all
Muirhead
bit
now.
too edgy.
Coming round turn one. It is a little bit feisty.
Everyone, I thought the VSC would have let you all calm down a bit. No, it's just pissed everyone off.
Right, Gaza.
Hoping that we can have a bit of
There
a
we go.
breather.
Gaza discreetly and Tomster again.
Oh, be a top two.
Going up to the hairpin. Oh, they're side by side. Alpha versus Red Bull coming to the hairpin. Ben's going to go for a
Ben's
switch
going to
back.
get him.
They are side by side. Tomster's got and Gaza
He's
Burgess
done
has
it.
got discreetly. Three-way.
Side by side.
Tomster and Gaza Burgess coming round. Who's going to have the line? Oh, Gaza drops it on the grass there. That's going to allow Discreetly to come back through as well. Is it? No, not quite.
Top-notch
But he
racing.
is fighting. He's fighting hard. That was
Dan
close.
keeping Jackie Cole behind him.
Woo! Bob the Builder and Ben Prime. So having a good battle for
Guys in
leading,
the chat
ladies and
having a bit
gents.
of a debate as well there, Bear, about what's happened between a couple of debatable moves. We'll leave that there. Mate, have you seen what happens when people go over that curb before the start finish straight? They vibrate like a fucking bronco. Just watching bloody Tomster bleeding.
Well, we saw a
randomly
base
north.
went over it. He actually did a good recovery because the back end stepped out and he had to do a very split second adjustment in steering to hold it on the track. He did really well.
Base wing damage bit. Wing damage.
Was that?
Front right.
Where's that happened? Just
Won it.
Right, got you. It wasn't earlier, was it?
so.
The
I'm
battle
thinking
with
so.
Andy B earlier on. Up the inside, Gaza
No,
Burgess. Ben Prime has taken the lead over Bob the Builder. Tomster and Gaza Burgess are swapping positions.
Look at this back here.
And Discreetly is
Right
right
the
in there.
base. That's expected. Base working with one good leg at the moment.
Doing a good
So
job
to speak.
there. Leave it up to 7th.
He's just switched back. He just did the switchback on him.
Wow.
Brilliant stuff by Race.
Oh, Swanee's trying to go in there.
He's gone brave here.
Ah, it's almost a dive bomb, is it? No.
Look at Rara a lap down.
he's trying to unlap himself.
I want to have some fun. Rara, he's a very, very intelligent driver. He'll just sit behind. Enjoy the show.
King Chris on Dragoon again,
Please
battling.
don't.
Handstand's still stuck behind these guys at the moment.
All about that patience.
The
Dan Pennell's
stadium's
fell all the
complex.
way down to 14th place here.
So yeah, Scotty's jumped in as well. Jackie Cole about 1.5 seconds down Handstand at the moment.
Base
New
pits.
head in the base. The base comes into the pits to shed those, get a new wing, shed those tyres. Will he run the hards to the end of the race now, do you think?
Yes, comfortably. Sorry, just have a little flick towards the chat. Yep, one stop to the hards. They'll comfortably get you to the end. Scotty has started on the hard, himself and Dragoon started on the hard tyres, so watch out for them beer later in the race. Dragoon likes doing that hard tyre strategy, and he's had a pretty clean race, Dragoon, so far.
He's had
Compared to usual, usually he starts on the hard, doesn't he?
Yeah, he likes the rain as well. He's up for a bit of rain, possibly.
Do you think that maybe Scotty doesn't usually start on the hards? Do you think that maybe... Oh, here we go! King Chris has done him, and stands all over him as well. This could end up being... Oh my goodness me!
And a
Dragoon's
hairpin
going for a
3
switchback on
abreast
King Chris.
almost. This is so
Brilliant
close.
stuff. Let's go back to the top quick. Nope, just
Oh,
getting
they're
ready
so
for the next
close!
round.
Jesus Christ, these three are so close. Oh my goodness me! King Chris changed his line
Good Lord.
just before the braking zone. It was legit because it was before the braking zone, but only just.
Yeah.
But Dragoon's trying to go up the
breaking
inside
zone, that would have
again.
been an absolute...
He's trying to go around the
Castile,
outside.
obviously,
That's not a place there, surely.
It's not going to happen.
No. Line of stern.
If he pulled it off, I'll have egg on my face.
Grayson Pennell's in the chat. Good
Brilliant
evening.
stuff if he pulled that off.
Discreetly's in the pits.
First runner at the front to make
front runners,
take the plunge. Could be interesting.
The pace has come out on the hards, by the way, so he has gone for the hards.
Jackie Cole follows him.
Discreetly's on the hards as well. Jackie Cole into the pits. Right, Gazza Burgess and Thompson again.
Gaz has done him.
Comfortably.
He's done him.
Comfortably. As long as he doesn't outbreak himself.
Third place.
Yeah.
Flex it to one. Let's handstand. Looks like he's going back to the old handstand. You need to breathe.
3 second penalty for Bish.
Yep.
Dragoon King Chris
Bish
are
still
still
going.
fighting.
Race on battle between
Now,
these
watch out for Discreetly because he's going to be very fast now, so he's already on the back of these guys. What's Dragoon going to do? Up the inside? Just tucks him behind him.
Wise decision. Bit of
Jump on board with the
tail
leaders
lock there.
as well. Bob the Builder. Bob's in the pits. Right, Bob's blinking first at the two leaders. Ben Prime's out on his way. Bob comes into the pits to make his first stop. He's switching onto the hards, no doubt.
Thompson follows him.
Tactical move from Tomster. They've got Muir, King
Dragoon's
Chris.
all over the place here.
Oh,
Discreetly goes past.
Discreetly goes
Dragoon
past, yeah.
Struggling a little bit. Heavily struggling at the
He
moment.
needs to
Dragoon.
get these hards aren't working at the moment. 13 laps so far.
Scotty all over him as well.
Yeah.
These two
Keep an eye
are
on this.
major ding dongs in the past.
They have indeed, mate. They have indeed.
Thompson is just in front. Thompson's kept ahead of Discreetly. Best.
Still a
Big
few
battles
cars.
going on up and down the field.
Yeah, a few cars out of position at the moment. Right, Scotty on Dragoon. Dragoon's got no DRS to defend. This surely is going to be a bread and butter overtake. Yeah.
Discreetly, Thompson.
Discreetly, Tomster and King Chris. No, Discreetly and King Chris it is.
No, they both got past Chris.
Oh, side by
They
side.
both got
Oh,
past Chris.
they're
Thompson.
they're banging wheels.
The teammates. Force India have had a running history. Of
Oh, look at them
colliding.
switch.
Hopefully we don't get it here.
And Discreetly's trying to send up the inside. He's
done it.
Never now. Thompson's trying for a switch back going into the stadium complex.
This is no way.
No.
Not side by side for me,
Oh
you
yes,
maniacs.
got to back off. Oh, that
done
was
it.
so close. Jesus Christ! Right, Ben Prime in the pits. Gazza Burgess in the pits.
Will Bob get him?
Swanee takes the lead.
Bob's done it.
Bob's got a big
Bob's
undercut.
jumped
Yeah, Bob's got a big undercut there. Yes, he has. Yeah, that's a big undercut. About 5 seconds, maybe.
Good amount of time. And
3
Gaz,
seconds.
just look at Gaz coming out the pits.
Oh my god! He's just. Oh, I think there's the two Force Indians flying past
Straight
him.
back into the fight. Top notch, ladies and gentlemen.
Andrew Brenner's got a base further down the field.
The base is off. That's why.
Ah, right, got you. Okay. Look at here we
Oh,
go.
his tyres
5
are
cars
over
coming
here.
to the hairpin.
Oh.
Anstan is
Oh,
making
my
a move.
lord.
Anstan's got the move down Dragoon. Oh, look at these guys. Look at these guys. Gasser Bridges runs wide.
No.
No, sorry, it's King Chris ran wide. Scotty. Oh, a lag spike there on
They're
Discreetly's
already
car.
wide. Yeah, seen that. Scotty getting involved in this, mate. He's got to pit yet as well, remember, Scotty? I'm real fun at the moment.
There's a lot going on here, ladies and
He's going to have
gentlemen.
to pit here.
I'm sort of like waiting for the big crash. If that makes any sense.
I don't want it to happen, but it's almost inevitable, isn't it? But hopefully not.
With these cars.
I really pray it isn't Swanee
running
pits.
So
I
close.
think you call that, but yeah, Swanee just in.
Yeah, Swanee's in.
It's going to be interesting to see if we can come in the top 10 here. Well, like
Rara's retired.
Poor guy. Struggling Rara. He's had a race from hell. Especially.
Oh, there's his car. Oh my God, Bennett has seen his car. That is not
Lord Dinora.
that is not the best place to die.
Oh my fucking mirror head.
Jesus.
Jackie, no! For crying out loud, all of you. This is the time oh, Rara's finally disappeared.
His
I've been
car's
killing 12
disappeared.
people.
Yeah, I can jump back onto the leaders now.
Lord Dinora, battle for third, still
Andrew
ongoing
Bird,
here.
3
I feel
second
sorry,
penalty.
Thompson seems to have gone away a bit.
Yeah, he's outside of DRS, so he'll be looking to try and hunt down Ben Prime if he's got the pace to do it. Ben Prime is catching Bob the Builder. 3 second penalty for
There's
Pete.
a lot of people, a lot of races go his way, hasn't he, in terms of incidents. Obviously, the biggest one I remember is Tomster in Spain. Tomster had the race wrapped up. One mistake, 10 seconds down, Ben takes the lead. And then we had a 15-car
Yeah,
pile
I
up after the
remember,
finish line.
I remember Spain for different reasons, yeah. The carnage after the race.
Swanee and Dragoon. Dragoon's 16-lap all tyre. Swanee on his first lap on his.
Well, Swanee needs to
He's
clear
ready
him
to go
quickly.
for Scotty. Is he going to wait for the DRS though?
Oh, he's going up the inside
Oh, he's
straight
just
away. Wow. He's
Oh Lord! Well, okay, right.
Oh, there's bang a bit of wheel banging there, but he's got the move done before turn 1. King Chris in the pits.
Chris Pitts.
Gazza Burgess on
Don't mind
Discreetly
taking a look,
again. New ahead 3 second penalty.
Gaz again.
Yeah, on board
Discreet
with that
there.
one. Coming up to the hairpin, Gazza switches to the outside. He'll look for a switch back here, possibly, unless he can hold
He's
the
made it.
defensive line. Oh, Discreetly's fighting, but I think he's got the
Beautiful.
move done. Yep. Nice
That's how
move
you do
done.
it. But Anstan still has to pit as well, remember. So he's going to be falling right down the order here. Our pole sitter.
And he didn't make the ground he wanted to make either on this stint, did he?
Made a couple of dodgy moves, mate. Had that little spin. The end of sector 1. All 3 corners of sector 1. What an unbelievable Grand Prix we've had so far.
Well, I think
Still, we
what
just
did
had half
Anstan was doing
distance,
that,
by the
would he just stick another set of mediums on, go to the end on the mediums?
Yep. Yeah, lap 20. Lap 20, and then just basically rag the car. I think it's more a case of Ansel now needs to utilise his pace over the remaining hard runners, and then focus on DRS, for example. Like Scotty's pit, by the way. That's from the hards.
Scotty's in the
He's taking it off.
Yeah, he'll put the mediums on now.
Mediums, but they will last 17 laps. They'll struggle.
Still waiting for
18
Dragoon to
laps, so
pit.
they'll struggle, but they will get to the end.
Still waiting for Dragoon to
In
pit.
16 laps, easy. He needs to think about coming in. Mark's lost a lot of time. The latter part of this stint, Scotty's going to come out. Respect to Scotty, mate. He's come out in 11th. Scotty's been up a lot of time. He's running
Okay,
14th place before all the pitters start coming in.
Discreetly is still battling Gazza. He wants to try and get that place back. Interestingly enough, they are starting to catch Tomster again. Not within DRS yet, but they're not a million miles away. Swanee is now. Anstan's come. He's under pressure now from Swanee. Swanee on fresher tyres. And of course, will be looking to pit very shortly. Oh
He'll
man.
need to pit probably next lap or two.
Well, I think him, Bish and Pete will be the guys who pit again. Andrew Burns out of sync at the moment as well, done 9 laps of the mediums because he had to replace his wing.
Yep.
Right, what's Anstand is? He's staying out. Anstand's staying out for another lap.
Yeah, 3 temps since the pit stops, 1.5 to the front two now. Ben just gradually cutting the time down.
Yeah.
Ben is doing what he does so well here. He's got 100% ERS before the start of the long straight. It's so helpful.
Yeah. Swanee slight lock up there. He's looking to make a move, and handstand going straight towards the. Well, it's a straight sweeping left hander, whatever you want to call it, up towards the hairpin. With DRS, this should be a bread and butter move, one would think. Good evening, Cookie. Yeah, not too bad. We've had some instants, we've had some good overtakes. And Stan, give him the
These
room.
two had.
But then he cut him right.
He did! Nice!
He holds position.
Shut the door.
Shut the door firmly, beer and kebab style.
Yeah, these two, if you remember, guys, a little bit of a history lesson from RRF1, the first Division 2 race. These guys, first Division 2 race, Swanee from Division 1 last season, Anstan from Division 3, fighting for the lead. Anstan made a move which he didn't need to do and lost out and cost himself the first win of his career. That, of course, was Australia.
Australia, we spun
10
it
weeks ago.
Sector 3.
It was his race to win, which of course then led to Jono, of course, winning the first race.
Handstand
Anstan
spinning.
Pitts.
Comes in, he's going to ditch those. One set of mediums, probably
Smart choice.
stick another set on. It's going to drop. Where's that going to bring him out? It's going to bring him about 14th, I think. It's going,
God, it's
going to drop a
well
lot of
down,
places.
yeah. Just over base.
Dragoon stays out again. I wonder if Dragoon's going to try and extend it, but sets offside. Can he possibly do that? Take these tyres to say lap 24.
The best battle there is currently for 15th.
Yeah.
Base Pete and Bishop having a
dance.
right ding dong back here.
Right, Muirhead and
I'm loving
Dragoon
this.
now. Muirhead and Dragoon. Muirhead on much fresher hards goes around the outside. Sweeping left-hander. This is bread and butter. Dragoon just no pace. Obviously with the knackered hards. Is he going to try and hang it out?
Pete
there?
Pitts across.
Is he going to try and hang it out and stick a set of softs on possibly? Surely he's going to lose too much time on these tyres. He needs to come in now and put a set of mediums
I think
on.
one day there's going to be a battle royale between Alpha and Toro drivers in there, 6v6.
It's never, yeah.
5v6 because Toros don't ever have two drivers, do they? So Division 2.
Ben Prime's got the better lead down to 1.2 seconds.
All about that ERS saving. This is what Towley talks about a lot of the time, you know, when we're talking in the chat. Outside of the thing, it's all about ERS management. This is such a key
perfect
element of the
example
season.
of that now is Discreetly. He has got a full tank of ERS. Gazza Burgess has got less than half a tank. And Discreetly's within DRS range. If you can get a good exit here, stick up to overtake. DRS, can he make a move here? Yeah, up to overtake. DRS activates. He's having to come from a long way back here, but it is possible under braking. Depends what line Gazza takes. Gazza's defensive in his he's watching his rear view mirror to see which way Discreetly's going to go.
Gaz needs to think about dropping it to none, doesn't he, a little bit here?
Yeah,
he
should be able to run it around here in zero and still hold position. Because in Germany there's only certain overtaking spots. Right, the gap at the front, by the way, is down to half a second.
4 tenths.
Ben has been caught.
Yes.
Ben has caught him.
I'll keep my eyes on P4, mate. Battles up and down the field. Still.
Bishop on a base.
I'm just looking at that as well in the background.
Ben Prime's in, no pun intended, prime position to make a move here on Bob the Builder. You think it's almost just a matter of time before he gets the move done. It will be probably probably the next DRS zone coming up towards the hairpin. One would think that's going to be a spot. Let's jump back onto TV Pod there. Let's see how close he is. Yeah, this should be it. DRS activated.
This is it, surely.
Bob's going to have to go defensive. He's chosen. He's stuck to the inside, so Ben's going to probably breeze past here, as long as Ben doesn't overcook it on the brakes.
Beautiful.
No, job done.
Switch back. Nope,
not happening. Discreetly on Gazza. Finally, he's calling back. He's going to get it done this time. Is he? Gazza gets a good drive off the corner though.
Great exit.
Yep. Holds off.
The 13th, chasing down Dan Pinells. That's what I bring that up. Andy B will be pitting soon.
Fast up the race. Bishop in the 1:14.8. Irrelevant at the moment though. Needs to get in the top 10 to get a point, even if that time does stand.
He's a pit stop off there, isn't he? And Stan is in 11th place, by the way. He came out in 11th, so just outside the points.
It's catching King Chris, but the tyres will wear at about the same rate. King Chris done 3 laps more on his tyres, but comparatively the tyres are at the same age. Because one's medium and one's hard.
Bob is not falling back. A little bit of a kind of wide berth there going for the first corner.
Going to stand us back between Discreetly and Gazza Burgess at the moment, switching back onto broadcast mode. as they come through turn 1, turn 2, safely enough. Let's see how they handle this
Got,
again.
might have a top 2 battle here, be it.
20 the
Bob can get a
3-second
toe.
penalty.
No, Bob's too far back.
Discreetly is in striking distance here again. Let's switch back to TV Pod to see if he makes the move. This time, surely.
Oh, Bob! Bob, oh my good grief, what is he doing? Oh my idiot! That was silly.
What's happened there?
Dive bombed
Oh, wow,
Dive bombed him.
wow.
He's
And,
still
he's lost it all. And has he got damage?
No, he stopped right before the wall. I'm going to call that probably a Charles level dive bomb.
Oh, that bad.
Ben Prime,
wow.
by the way. I'm going to record that. Ben Prime, an exceptional move out of the way, by the way. Absolutely brilliant.
Discreetly
So
got Gazabirds as well. Wow. I was so caught in that battle.
Right now. Sorry about that.
Right, Andy
It
Byrne
was
and
amazing.
Dan Purnell's coming into the hairpin. They are side by side. But Andy Byrne gets the job done. Wow.
And they'll be on the hunt for points, but he's going to have to come in, surely. His tyres are absolutely scrapped.
Yeah, he's not going to make it. Well, 20. He's looking at 23 laps on the mediums to take him to the end. Wow.
Dragoon as well, coming round on the mediums as well. He has pitted.
He has pitted at long last, made us stopped. I think he actually waited a bit too long.
Yep. Scotty pitted at the right time. Lap 18-19. Able to get some proper running on the mediums. Dragoon will do, but he's lost too much time, as you pointed out there. Just a little bit too late. May have penalty.
Scotty penalty. But Bob the Builder, wow. What an error. It's cost him chance for victory.
Just dive bombed him, mate. It was about 3-4 attempts
did you
back
clip
and
it?
went for the move on the inside. Yep.
Okay.
I clipped it about halfway through because I was watching the Discreetly and Gaz battle. I thought that was a bloody brilliant battle between them two as well. So I waited for that to kind of transpire to make sure I wasn't going to get 2 clips in one. A good drive by the pair of them. Bob, absolute brain fart. That's cost himself potentially a win there. Remember, penalties do apply.
Yeah.
Let's have a look here. Still a big battle. Bob, though, does remember, Bob does have the pace.
He does, and he's
Does
showing
have the
it.
pace
He's
to get
showing it
himself back up
already.
there.
He's right up behind Gaza Burgess now. But he's got 8 seconds to make up. Penalty, of course, dependent on penalties, of course.
And there's one. There's another Ben.
Ben Prime,
Ben's
that's,
got one.
I think that's at least twice we've seen his name in the book now.
At least. Of course, guys, the way that me and Bear do it, we are pretty much matching in that sense. We don't go on a race director.
No.
It just all makes the end of the race much more fun.
Absolutely. Makes the last lap entertaining. Right, Gaza Burgess does have DRS and Discreetly. That's going to be his saving grace. In fact, can he even make a move in Discreetly? He's going to have to come from a long way back. Discreetly's gone to the right-hand side of the track, taking the inside line to the corner. Gaza's going to have to go the long way around. Discreetly can squeeze him.
Well
He's got the job done. What a great drive. He's got the job done. Up into third place. That was a superb move.
It's not over yet, though. That was sensational.
And here comes Bob at the inside Discreetly. This is so tight. I think Bob is just about... No, not quite. I feel that Discreetly gave Gaza too much room.
Yeah.
He was too nice.
Gaz rode over the curb. I thought that was curtains. That's why I went Discreetly's got it. But then all of a sudden, he just kind of took a bit too much of an arrow berth into the corner. And there's Gaz third, with Bob right behind him.
Oh, Bob was went to the back of Discreetly. Discreetly was a little bit earlier on the brakes than Bob expected. Not a brake check. Right, here comes Bob again, making a look here. He's tyres about the same age, and there's no issue with tyres. This is all about straight pace now. Bob having a look at Discreetly at the inside of turn 2, and he's to the side by side. Wow, that's close.
Jesus!
Bob,
Both with DRS. Both with DRS.
Bob should still have the advantage here, one would think, because he's got a toe as well as DRS, but they're both catching Gaza Birds at a rate of knots. They're going to have to get on the brakes pretty damn hard.
Down.
Oh, Bob just nudged the back of Discreetly.
Discreetly will like that. He's just nudged him into the battle of the third here.
And they are side by side, ladies and
Gaz on the
gents.
outside. Why is this that guy?
Gaza Birds.
Really?
Discreetly was so late on the brakes then. He got the move done. That was brave.
I thought it was a bit of both there, but I think Gaz was a bit early. Discreetly was too late. It looked like they were pulling a snooker cue back and forth. That was ridiculous.
It worked.
Gaz still on it. It did. And Bob almost got caught up with the pedal.
Handstand's got
absolutely cracking racing.
Yeah, Anstan's got past King Chris. Moves up into the 10th place.
Swap positions. Jackie 7th, Muirhead 8th. Bloody hell! Fucking lie down after this.
Andrew Byrne's got a base because Andrew Byrne going for fastest lap. He's still got a lot of time to make up if that's going to make that happen. He's currently in 15th place at the moment. Here comes Bob again at discreetly. So
Don't make a move there.
No.
You don't need to use it as a setup for this part of the track unless you are clearly ahead and could go on the outside.
Now here he
It's the
comes.
only way you can do it.
He's got DRS and a tow. Gaz has got DRS, but which way is Bob going to go? He's going to send it up the inside. I think he's going to. He's very late on the brakes. Oh, he's too late. Dive bomb.
He's done it again. Stop it. He's got to stop this. He's got to give that back.
And he has to give position back, which I think he has.
He does. Okay,
back.
yeah. Good stuff. Still, he's just got it because obviously he made the. He was
I was more concerned about him taking discreetly out, to be honest, you know. But thankfully,
twice now.
Yeah, thankfully there's no contact. We don't want this great battle to be ruined.
No, please no. Battle of the races. Yeah,
6 laps to go, ladies and gents. Tomster's he's taken a couple of tenths out of Ben. It could be important actually, with the potential penalties to be added on, which we're not going to give away.
I think it's going to be an intriguing end. That's what I will say. I've not seen anything.
King Chris and Anstan, jump aboard
that.
that one. These two are having a ding dong. Well. Anstan did pass King Chris, but King Chris is right back on his tail.
Seems like the old Chris back here a bit, doesn't it? Remember, he fell from 19th place at the start of the Grand Prix.
Well, you can forget Baku, his debut RRF1 win. Oh, Bob the Builder on Gas of Burgess again. Here we go again, ladies and gents. What's he going to do this time? Oh, this could end in tears. Oh, I've always got to close my eyes. But this time he doesn't.
No, it's all good.
No, it's all
you
good.
You can open up.
Yep. And he gets the move done on Gas of Burgess, moves up to 5th. Good racing.
Oh, but he wouldn't have done it. Gas just ran a bit too wide. Over the curb.
Like King Chris and Anstan jumping aboard this one as they come up the straight. Here comes King Chris and Anstan defending on the inside. Oh, there's a slight contact there. King Chris, Anstan's just about covered him off there. But King Chris is drafting him.
Haas driver's having a ding dong as well. Hopping discreetly.
Good driving there by King Chris. Just drops back in behind Anstan, just going to pick his moment. Mew ahead. Yeah, that's a good battle. Mew ahead and Jackie Cole.
King Chris, 7-year veteran of league racing.
Well, shout for Scotty as well. Scotty's just behind these guys. Well, Bob the Builder back on discreetly again, coming through turn 1.
Gaz has DRS as well. Will he be able to keep it through this part of the track?
He needs to get a great exit out of here. Get himself back in the hunt.
And he did. Oh, he did. Oh, my God, he did. 2 tenths up. Now, this should be Bob into P3 here.
Get his position back.
You'd imagine.
As long as he doesn't cook it on the brakes. Room given. Yep, job done. Great move.
Yep, nice one.
Discreetly will fight it.
But that's what the corner's designed to do.
And there's Gas of Burgess right there. Oh my word, what a battle these guys are having.
Now the Haas drivers have been very, very cautious. Muirhead not going for any moves on Jackie Cole. But Scotty is now all over the back of them on quick tyres.
Yeah, they've got to be careful here, because Scotty's going to catch them out if they're not careful. King Chris is still just behind Anstan as well, he's not giving up that 10th place. The fight for 10th place is still on, and King Chris has got the move done. Yes, he has. That's made a mistake. King Chris back through to 10th place.
Top move. And still on the fresher tyres. Well, but not really. They're about the same, aren't they?
As I say, with the wear, because the mediums wear quicker, I'd say if anything, King Chris is on probably fresher rubber now, on better tyres.
Yeah.
They've crossed over. 3 laps to go, ladies and gents.
Not the way to go.
Tomster's got the gap down to 3.3 now. That's interesting. Swanee, who's had a quiet race, moved himself up to 6th. Going to go for fast. They can't even go for fast lap. He's going to drop down to 16th here.
I don't understand why he's done that, but just odd calls being made by everybody.
He's given away any chance. He's given away any chance for a point.
A point?
Yeah.
Every point counts, guys. You know what I mean? Good God, Christ alive, I'm fighting for 10th place. I'm going to be going to no pits. That pit before me.
Absolutely.
Points are a premium. 3-car battle here. Muirhead, Jackie Cole.
Scotty is right behind these now. Yeah, let's watch this for a minute. A minus 9,000, minus 900 IQ, so psych. I think that's in response to Anstan pitting. Rich Bishop gets a move done on Dan Pennell's. Anstan's come out. Yeah, he's needs to make up 16 seconds in 2 laps to score a point. That ain't going to happen. Oh, Thompson's picked up a penalty. Now that could make life interesting.
That could be massive.
That could be huge, ladies and gentlemen. We have
You'd imagine that we're going to... I think the podiums are pretty much set, but in what order?
Yeah, we do not know.
Penalties will be huge.
We do not know. There hasn't been as many penalties, though, in saying that, as I thought there would be. Germany seems to be a penalty haven. Right, here comes Muirhead on his teammate. He's had enough.
Drivers.
Now,
Yes.
I'm wondering if they...
Don't kill each other, guys. Come on.
That was a bit of a
Please.
multi-21 there. There was so
Look
much
at
room.
Jackie.
There was so much room
Don't kill each
given.
other. Guys, come on. Sorry, man.
That's okay.
Forgive me. My
Scott's- I think
instructors
Scotty's
are thinking of
made a
this.
mistake and dropped right back. He's dropped 1.4 seconds back in the space of 1 corner. Right, Jackie Cole
Come on,
going
lads.
back up the inside of Muirhead. Muirhead is still trying to fight that one. Just bring the cars home for points, fellas.
Please, fucking God, don't kill each other.
And Anstan's lost the place to Dan Pennell's.
What's happened there?
Wow, okay. Here comes Dan Pennell's on.
Do you know what, mate? I
on
don't
Bishop.
think he has, you know.
Ooh,
I
no,
think it was 14th one he was.
no,
'cause
no,
he was
it came
in front
up.
of Andy.
It came up, but
It's like-
the arrows just came up, mate. I just noticed that the arrows came up. It's weird.
It's weird. He was a mile behind. This has been a big
No,
mistake.
he was. Yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't that far behind him. I don't know. It's weird. And he should be absolutely flying now on those tyres.
He's not.
And on the penultimate lap, ladies and gents, Muirhead and Jackie Cole still going at it. We'll stay on board with this battle. We'll jump on the leaders momentarily. And Stan looking to make a move on Dan Pennell's. We're in the stadium complex. The idea is just follow him around here, pick the move on the last lap. Well, they're about to start their penultimate lap, I should say. 2 laps to go for these guys.
Yep. And Primus saves up 86% ERS. Mate.
Yeah, he does it really well.
He's going to go for it.
That's what it's all about. 3-second penalty for Anstan. Still looking to get a move done on Dan Pennell's. This is the place to do it. We'll go on board with TV Bob mode. Onto Anstan's car. Dan's got DRS, but I don't think it's going to protect him here now. They're catching Bishop so quickly. Bishop goes defensive to the inside of the track.
Division 3 battle happening in Division 2.
Bish.
I really wanted to make this move.
Anstan, yep, just tucked in behind Bish, ran a bit
Okay,
wide.
that's fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine.
He did clear Dan, didn't he? He did clear Dan. So, look at that from Anstan. Go on, lad. Bishop holding on.
Oh, his contact wheel bash. Oh, Anstan, that's his own fault there. That's his own fault.
And Dan's gone as well. Wayne gone.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I'm not. That's. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't know if you clipped that.
I have.
Yeah.
I'm bored with it.
Okay.
Let's start.
Right, need to jump on. Oh, Gaza Burgess all
Moving
over.
on.
This is Gaza's last chance. Possibly discreetly here, going to the hairpin. He's not quite close enough. Needs to jump on board with the leaders. Yeah, I've got to jump. Let's have a quick look at Gaza.
I'll watch it, mate. Go on. I've got him.
I'm just watching Gaza coming down to Psych with a very sarcastic
Ben in
comment in the
the
chat.
Ben in
Right,
the
here comes
stadium.
Ben. I'm on board with Ben now. He's got about 4 or 5 corners to go. Psych's in the chat. Great driving, bravo.
Bravo.
Here comes
Fucking
Ben.
little prick.
Here comes Ben Prime. Now, has he got the win or not? He's going to take the checkered flag. We know
dunno.
that. We're about to find out though. He takes the checkered flag in Hockenheim. But here comes Tomster. Is Tomster going to take the win? No! They both. That second penalty killed him.
I thought Ben had more.
And what about Bob?
I swore Ben had more.
Bob is in 3rd, but he's been jumped by Discreet. He takes the final podium. Bob finishes 4th. Gaza Burgess 5th. Wow.
Swanee.
Good drive by Swanee.
Welcome
6th
back.
place. Yep. Side drive.
Jackie Cole Muirhead.
Solid points again for Jackie Cole and
Team
Team
Haas.
Haas. Yep. 7th and 8th.
Oh, Muirhead. Oh, God.
Scotty decides to drive into the wall as he crosses the finishing line. And King Chris gets that.
King Chris moves above both of them.
Well, he gets 4 points. Good
No,
job for King Chris.
Dragoon can overtake them all. Dragoon, there's 11 seconds between Chris and Muirhead. Dragoon, no penalties.
Oh, just
No, he
outside.
didn't.
Oh, 3.5,
just missed it.
just outside. Bish comes home
Unlucky
to
mark.
take 12th place there, but Anstan 13th. Andrew Byrne, does he jump him? Yeah, Andrew Byrne jumps
12th,
in.
13th, yeah.
A base 15th.
A base was all over Andy Byrne coming across the line
Just
as
saw
well.
that, yeah.
Jesus, you see that, yeah.
Pete comes
Pete
up to take the final.
Something else. He's not going to be a happy man, is he?
No.
Oh. Yeah,
We've
we'll
got
lock them all down.
we've got a few things for the stewards I think, to take a look at there. A few clips for the stewards to take a look at.
I've got about 5.
But we've got Ben Prime Thompson discreetly to bring into the race party.
Bring him in on it.
We'll just bring you the check. Look at the difference between Scotty and Muirhead. 0.001 of a second.
100th.
Oof.
Ben, discreetly
dear.
Thompson, mate.
Bob's is in the
It's not on the
chat.
screen, mate.
His new name, Bob the Bottler.
Bob the dive bomb.
Bob the dive bomber. The bottling dive bomber.
Bob
The bottling
oh,
dive
Bob
bomber.
the breaker. We've got a bit of irony here.
Yeah, not the builder, but the breaker. All right. Okay, ladies and
We've got
gentlemen.
another victory, actually.
Let's
Oh, mate, wait there 1 minute.
let's go give you the point scoring results as we can get rid of this stupid champagne screen that no one cares about.
Other than the guys that are on the podium.
Yeah.
Because
Because they love it.
I'm going to be about 2-3 minutes, mate. He's just going to get. baby
Okay,
drink.
that's the
Alright,
race results
sorry,
then. Discreetly, by the way, clean race. Heads out, shout out for discreetly. So Ben Prime takes the win. Thompson second, discreetly third. Those are your your podium finishes. Great points for Racing Point, by the way. 33 points on the board there. Bob the Builder, Alfa Romeo fourth. Gazza Burgess, Renault 5. Swanee, 6th place in the McLaren. Jackie Cole, 7th in the Haas. King Chris, a good drive, 8th in the McLaren. Muirhead, 9th in the Haas. Scotty takes the final point in the Toro Rosso. Dragoon just missed out on points in 11th place. We wonder if he had pitted that little bit earlier for the mediums, that might make the difference. Bish 12th, Andrew Byrne 13th. Our pole sitter, Anstan, disappointing 14th for him. A base also for him, I think it'd be a disappointing 15th. Pete 16th, Dan Pennell's finishing 17th, and the two DNFs were Rara and Hightower. What a exciting race that was, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to now have a chat with our race winner, Ben Prime, increasing his lead at the top of the table, moves on to 195 points. Let's put the graphic on the screen. This is, of course, before the points are added for this race. But congratulations, Ben. Another superlative drive. Tell us all about it.
First of all, my little dog Schumacher's delighted I've won his home race. No, qualifying was disappointing. I had so much more pace, I just couldn't pull it out of the car. I don't know, but I took 4th. I was happy to be 4th. I noticed Bob, when he went into turn 2, his line was different from mine, and obviously mine was quicker coming out, so I caught him, I passed him, and then he boxed a lap earlier than I did. Come out behind him. Gaz actually held me up slightly in the pits, so I dropped back a bit more than I'd have ideally liked to. But I caught him again and passed him, and then he just, a few laps later, tried an almighty dive bomb and nearly took my wing off.
He had a moment, yeah.
I was not happy. I was like, what's he doing? Nearly took my wing off.
Oh, man.
But yeah, we got there in the end. It's I'm sweaty, I'm hot, and that is the hardest fought victory of the season so far for me.
Bob does say in the chat he just wants to confirm he did not mean the dive bomb. I think he just he offers his apologies. I think he just completely missed the breaking point. Not a definitive dive bomb, an accidental dive bomb.
No, I looked behind and saw him in the wall. I thought, well, you've cost yourself there.
Yeah.
You know, was it worth the risk?
Absolutely. But I mean, as far as the championship's concerned now, what do you think, Ben? 195 points, you're more than double your nearest rival, and the race is ticking by. What do you think? Are you starting to think about it now? Is it there? Have you already won it in your own
No, when I mathematically can't finish lower than 4th and I'm confirmed to go up to the Elite League, then I might let the reins off a bit and enjoy my racing a bit more. But for now, it's just keep my head down, keep working hard until it's set in stone that I'm going up.
Okay. But yeah, 195 points, mate. What's that, win number 4, win number 5 of the season? I'm trying to think now. How many races have you won? It's quite a few. 5?
4, I think.
Yeah,
I'm
4.
not sure.
Yep. I'll check on the stats for next week anyway. But congratulations, mate. A superlative drive. Where are we next week, by the way? Is it No, it's not Hungary.
Hungary.
It is Hungary. You fancy your chances around there? What do you think?
Yeah, 100%. It's a track that suits me to a T. I like it round there.
Okay. Well, it'll be an interesting to see. You actually got a good car for that track as well. Red Bull's got traditionally a good record around there. It sort of suits the aerodynamics of the car, doesn't it? The cornering.
Yeah, it absolutely suits me as well. So it's should be a match made in heaven, hopefully.
Well, congratulations, mate. Look forward to seeing you next week. See if you can go for back-to-back wins. So, well done. 25 points in the bag. Top drive. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, move on to second place. Again, I thought it was a superlative drive. Solid drive during qualifying, and also more particularly shown some great race pace. Tomster, congratulations on second place, which, by the way, takes you into second in the championship. Just have a few words on how your race went for you.
I was a bit disappointed with my qualifying pace. I didn't seem to do very well when I came ninth, so I wasn't really expecting anything great from the race pace, but I feel like my setup was really good for the race. And then what happened? I can't remember what happened now.
Just flew
I
by.
was really disappointed at the end because I think it was on like lap 31.
You got that penalty.
I got a 3-second time penalty. Yeah, and then I finished only 2.8 behind, so I'm a bit annoyed with myself, but I'll do better next time. Just keep working on it.
We could see on the stream you're slowly catching Ben. I mean, Ben's a bit of a master at controlling a race without sort of running miles away. He likes to. He gets that little gap and then is very good at controlling it for the rest of the race. But you were starting to catch him, and we didn't give anything away on the stream. Obviously, we don't give away the penalties, but we'd seen Ben's name pop up a couple of times, and I can only remember seeing your name once, and I was thinking, oh, this. And then this could be really interesting. And then that little penalty on lap 31, I was like, ah, shit. Yeah, no, but it's unlucky, dude. Still 18 points in the bag there, solid drive. And after a sort of a shaky start of the season, you're finding your place again. You're finding last season's pace, more importantly, and you're challenging again. I mean, there is still a long way to go. Ben's got a big lead there, 100-point lead. That's going to take some overcoming. Do you think there's any chance you can catch him?
Well, I remember last year, I think I was about 95 points ahead of Scotty halfway through, and he beat me in the end. So anything can happen.
Anything in Formula 1, exactly. Thoughts on Hungary next week?
Yeah, I quite like Hungary. It's quite. I think it's a bit similar to Germany, but I kind of like it. I'm more looking forward to Belgium the week after.
Oh, yeah, Spa. Carnage, Eau Rouge, Radion, Kemmel Straight. Can't wait for that one. But before that, we've got Hungary, and Hungary also brings out some damn good racing. Congrats there, Tom. 18 points in the bag. Look forward to seeing you next week, and well done, mate.
Cheers, mate.
And moving on to our final podium finisher and battle of the day. It was an epic battle, discreetly. Whew. Man, you was sweating after that one, man. You were overtaking, getting overtaken again. Oh my god. Tell us all about it.
Well, I have to shout out to Gaz. I think me and him had a great battle.
Super.
And another shout out to him because I think he's the only person who didn't dive bomb me and cost me time. Like, I don't know how many times in that hairpin I had to get out of turning in because someone's diving up the inside and I just lost time over and over again. But my race is alright. I didn't get any penalties, so
yes.
I didn't lose or gain a position, so I can't really complain.
Yeah, you actually got your result based on your true pace, which was very, very quick, I might add. I mean, that battle with Gaz, it was nothing short of sensational. Obviously, Bob made that mistake on Ben towards the last third of the about the last third of the race, which you guys got past him, but Bob came back into the fold again. That kind of mixed up a little bit with you and Gaza. Having no doubt you saw the dive bomb because you were close enough to probably see it. How did you think with Bob suddenly in the mix? Were you like a bit twitchy, or how did you feel about
that? No, I know. I kept checking on people with penalties, so I knew, I didn't really need to fight.
Okay.
But I kept pushing anyway, just in case. But I just kept it clean, so I knew what I had to do, and I did it.
Oh, congrats, mate. I did give you guys a lot of coverage for that battle, so it's well worth watching the stream back because there's some, both from broadcast mode and TV pod mode, particularly the battles near the hairpin, they were like fucking sensational. But 15 points in the bag, putting you nicely at the table. You overtake Jackie Cole, I believe. What are your thoughts next week on Hungary? How do you feel about that track?
Terrible track, just like Monaco. Well, it's called Monaco 2.0. Awful track. No overtakes are going to get done. I'm not a fan of the track, so I need to work and get my pace up. Because in the past few games, my pace on there has been awful. So that's just one of those wait and see tracks.
Okay. But you made a great start to your season, though. Up to 4th place in the championship. Do you harbour any championship hopes?
We'll have to see in the second half of the season. I think in the second half of the season's like
We're pretty much there,
stronger for me, but we'll just have to wait and see. I don't think I'm going to be in contention, so I'm just going to do the best I can.
Okay, well, good luck next week. Hopefully, well, I'm sure we'll see you battling near the front again. You've got the raw pace pretty much on every track we've seen so far. So, congrats, 15 points in the bag. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the little interview there with the top 3 runners. What a thrilling race that was. Well worth a watch back on Beer.tv. It's on demand, or as soon as the stream finishes, you'll be able to have a good watch. But that's it pretty much for tonight. Coming up later on this weekend, tomorrow night, of course, we have competitive sim race in our sister league run by Towley and AJ. They'll be they mirror our season, so they will be here again in Hockenheim tomorrow night. Regarding streaming GT's Pos, I'm sure we'll be streaming it from his perspective.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I did stream it actually, did a full commentary stream whilst you're away, but I think if you're doing an on-stream perspective, I don't want to sort of dilute the viewership, so I'll let you do the bizzo tomorrow night, obviously.
Feel free, bro. I don't mind. Mine's for YouTube purposes. Later on.
Sunday, of course, the culmination of the racing weekend. It's the German Grand Prix for the Division 1 Elite Superstars, who I think will no doubt put on an absolutely thrilling battle, like they always do every week. I can't wait for that. There's going to be some great battle in there. The likes of Sykes Zaney, the likes of Towley, Cookie Chip, Bingers, Robbo. Wow. The list goes on and on and on. Top-notch racing, and of course, yours truly, his truly, Positively Glad, the man there.
Not a superstar.
He'll be fighting hard. Steady points for the chair. But that's all to come. Further on over the weekend. But ladies and gents, thanks for watching. Great stream. Shame Shaggy couldn't last a distance, but at his age, he needs his rest. Bless his soul. So, on behalf of me and the Posman, thanks for watching, ladies and gents, and we'll see you in the next 24, 48 hours. Take care, and bye-bye for now.